What's up, world, and welcome to this edition of I Mix What I Like here at the Real News Network. I'm Jared Ball here in Baltimore. According to Juan Gonzalez and Joe Torres, collectively, Black, Latino, Native Americans, and Asian Americans compose 33% of the United States population, but as they say, own virtually none of the country's daily newspapers, only 7.7% of its commercial radio stations, and 3.2% of commercial television stations in this country. Actually, and even more recently, it has been noted that there are now 0 Black-owned and operated full-power TV stations in this country. And specific to our forthcoming conversation, according to the National Association of Black-Owned Broadcasters, there are only 68 radio stations in this country owned by Black people. But, and as has been noted previously by folks like Glenn Ford at Black Agenda Report, there are almost no locally based Black journalists producing news for these few Black-owned radio stations. So we often get from even Black-owned radio a similar commercial music and advertising mechanism that offers little in the way of news or left-of-center politics. So in this edition of I Mix What I Like, we look at the latest iteration of Black independent resistance media, or an update on the tradition of Black radio. To do this, we are joined by Scotty Reed. Reed is the founder and president of the North Carolina-based nonprofit media organization and the creator of the digital radio and podcasting platform Black Talk Radio Network, which started in 2008. He is the host of Black Talk Radio News and helps to engineer and produce the other programs hosted on that network. Welcome, Scotty Reed, to I Mix What I Like in the Real News Network.
Greetings to you and all your viewers in the Real News Network. I'm a big fan of what you all do.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm sure we do it all as well. But tell us a little bit why this Black Talk Radio Network exists. Why do you even started it, given all that is apparently available to us via the internet or other media and the apparent and seemingly ever presence of Blackness in popular mainstream media and even news?
Well, it started in 2008. I was like a lot of other internet radio hosts, and I was on someone else's platform, and I got suspended for a week on that platform simply because some of the people who visited that platform did not like the name Black Talk Radio. They felt threatened by that name, or I don't know if it was unconscious bias, anti-Blackness. So I was suspended, and, you know, I had a pretty popular program, and I love talking to people and doing interviews. And so that kind of like made me feel a certain kind of way about having my voice taken away. And I was like, well, it's not my platform, so they can, you know, pretty much do what they want. And so instead of sulking, I do have background in communications from the United States Army. And so I started tinkering around and trying to find out, well, how can I create my own platform so nobody can ever take my voice away again in that sort of manner. Then I watched a video interview, a news interview that Malcolm X gave to a member of the corporate press. And he talked about the power of the media and how it could make the innocent look guilty and the guilty look innocent. And so then when I watched that, I was like, well, this can't just be about Scotty Reed. It just can't be about me having a radio program independent. I have to learn this technology and I have to teach it to others. And that is when I incorporated the nonprofit new media organization, Black Talk Media Project, and then turned Black Talk Radio Network into a platform to elevate Black voices.
But I mean, you say you want to, you're talking about elevating Black voices, but again, sort of as I asked in that first question, a lot of people who will see this are going to say, well, we see Black faces on commercial media and mainstream entertainment or and even news outlets all the time. We see, Don Lemon on CNN, even Oprah has, her own network, or as one of my colleagues puts it, half owned, since I think Discovery Network owns half of that with her. But we see these Black faces doing news, and we see Black people on television and radio. We have Russ Parr, we have Tom Joyner, and we have so many other of these prominently known Black figures in radio and television. Why is there even a need for the network that you've put together?
Well, no disrespect to those people that you mentioned, but they really don't control the airways from which they're broadcasting or the platforms. I think I just read an article about Tom Joyner losing majority ownership in the company that he started to someone he was partnering with that, I would not say is part of the black community. So we do have nationalized voices going across the nation, but that's only like 2 or 3 people. And then when you are dependent upon corporate advertisers, or if you're dependent upon getting grants and other monies from other organizations, well, you're not truly independent. And that is why I think we see that we don't really have the kind of black talk radio that we had back during the 60s, when Dr. Martin Luther King would drop in on a radio station and give whatever message he had to give to that local audience. And so, as you noted, when you first started, we're losing independent ownership of terrestrial radio stations. And then the ones that the individuals that you mentioned, they're syndicated nationwide, but that's only 2 or 3 people. There are possibly, thousands of black people who are in media that need to be heard, who are not beholden to, let's just say, the corporate paymasters.
And speaking of that as well, let's talk a little bit about the content diversity that you bring with your network, and that there is something beyond just the presence of black people. Is the content or the kinds of conversation or news that is covered, or the perspectives brought to that news. So let's talk a little bit about what comprises your network. You have a variety of programs, a variety of hosts that come with a variety of perspectives. It's not a monolithic, uniform voice. I hear on your network you cover everything from international news to black radical politics and history to even a couple months ago I heard a very fascinating discussion about the need for people to take better control over their resources in terms of having access to clean water, healthcare, land, growing food. You have those kinds of conversations as well. So let's talk a little bit about that diversity. So yes, there is a Russ Parr or a Tom Joyner or an Oprah or whoever else, but they don't necessarily cover news or cover content or history or produce content, I should say, rather, in the way that you all do. Could you talk a little bit about that?
Well, you're right. We do have a diversity of voices on our platform. Although when I say diversity, I'm talking about diverse viewpoints. We do have a station. We have a digital radio station that goes by the same name, Black Talk Radio Network. But on the platform, blacktalkradionetwork.com, I am not in control. We do not control the other independent black digital radio stations who are on our network. We've had people come to us and see what we were doing and ask, well, how can I do that? And, I have done tutorials over the year, video tutorials. I've written tutorials. I've even copyrighted a technical manual on how to wire your home system in order to produce digital radio. So we have a lot of diversity on our networks, and we don't try to censor anyone. Do I agree with everything that you will hear on our platforms coming from some of, the hosts that are even on the network that I engineer on our digital radio station? But, we need diversity of viewpoints in order for us to progress, I feel. So, yes, we do have a lot of diverse voices on our network. But again, it is a network that was built for black people, by black people, and our primary target audience is black people. So while we have a diversity of voices, we did build it as a safe digital space for black people so that they can talk unfiltered about the issues and the things important to them.
Unity without uniformity, as I believe is the phrase has been said over the years.
Sounds good.
Well, Scotty Reed, I appreciate you taking this brief moment to talk with us here at Mix What I Like in the Real News Network about the Black Talk Radio Network. And we appreciate your efforts, and good luck going forward.
Thank you. And you all keep up the great work as well.
And thank you all for watching. And again, for all involved, I'm Jared Baldwin here in Baltimore saying, as Fred Hampton used to say, to you we say peace if you're willing to fight for it. So peace, everybody, and we'll catch you in the whirlwind.
Alright, we have a foreign caller there. Could we drop in, we have a call from foreign. Somebody want to put in for them constitution. And it's not a real diaspora, man. Go ahead, please.
I want you carry this on the road for me. And don't take no time from nobody. Just do what me tell you for the same time. And make sure say everything work according to how man say anything to work. See? Take back yourself and bring back yourself in one piece. Make sure see you reach. Hear me? Lord of mercy. Hey, Lord of His mercy. Lord of mercy. Driver. Don't stop at all. From this Arizona round an Albemarle. Driver. Don't even itch. Collect a little food there and come back quick. Driver, just remember the damn speed limit. Cause if you're running the fence, my friend, that is it. I've got an Excel phone and a singular chip. Any problem you can reach me on this. I bounce them and buy when I tons man a ship. Green like grass, brown like chocolate.
No, but he was at University of Massachusetts for years.
Yeah.
And in fact, his brother Richard, was quite an outstanding goalkeeper.
Yeah, I tell you.
For Jamaica College.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, he kept goal for Jamaica once while at high school without the permission of the headmaster of Jamaica College, and was punished. Imagine he was punished for doing that.
Yes, and Richard was quite an environmentalist.
Yes.
Yeah, he was quite.
No, guys like this, when I go JC, them is athlete, them cricket, football, run track and field, everything, them doing everything at top level, and not doing much schoolwork. So them develop a reputation, say, boy, them not bright. And them man are some brilliant man. Later on it showed up that he was as bright, as brilliant as him brother. As a high information technology, all kind of different things. But them have the image of, not just carrying one exercise book, roll up in them back pocket to school.
I mean, human beings are potentially exceptional. I mean, sometimes we develop at different stages of our life. But I mean, the important thing is to make certain that you have intellectual curiosity and work very hard at what you have embraced. And really never become too dogmatic, always willing to learn something new. I mean, those are important attributes.
Before we get back into your academic work and your practical work, because I always try to remind people that philosophy, people take philosophy as a theoretical thing. There's no such thing. Philosophy is the most practical thing and practicable to be really tangible, not true.
And scholarship to be meaningful has to contribute to humanity.
Yes. But just reminiscing a while ago, you run through some names. Bammy Rose is in the island.
Yes, who is a great saxophonist who plays with the Jules Roland Band. He and Rico Rodriguez have played together for many years. Rico is now deceased. Bammy continues with the band. And usually when Bammy is in the island, he usually makes some guest appearance.
I'm going to on Wednesday with Maurice Gardner somewhere. Tried with your old brethren, Woody King, Herman Woody King. I tell you, what a character. A man them that will look up to as little boy.
And in fact, he's one of the more charismatic human beings that I have met in my life.
Larger than life. When me a youth in the same 60s, when me and G White and them, and I come to a man and tell me, say, boy, you're first so-called uptown Rasta guy. I tell him, say, you're about Herman King. I'm Mr. Stennett and all them, and I go Excelsior 1941, 42, you know. When I say as Rasta, I mean young youth exploring Africa and militants at the same time, very practical.
In fact, there's an interesting story about Woody King. Woody King was almost selected to be on that first Back to Africa
mission. He was, but I think he declined.
Well, the three who went as Rastafarians was Dougie Mack, Sam Clayton, and no,
Phil,
it was Sam Clayton. Didn't go Sam Clayton.
No, Sam going the first one.
It was Dougie Mack, Mortimer Planner, and Fillmore
Alvaranga. True.
Sam Clayton went the second time that they went.
True. Yeah, would it decline and demur and nominate somebody else?
I think Dougie Mack went instead.
But he would have been quite capable. And then you mention again man like Bobby Righteous.
Bobby Righteous, grew up.
Bobby Hamilton,
who grew up in Brownstown, was very much committed to social justice.
Yes.
He died fairly young. but was somebody who was a grassroots activist.
Yeah, man.
And really, at one point, was very much involved in the Walter Rodney.
Yeah, man. Walter Rodney was most impressed by Bobby Wright.
Yeah, he migrated at a fairly young age, and he died in Brooklyn many years ago.
Yeah, Bobby Wright was when we start carry Walter Rodney, we were doing some work from the 66, 67 as young teenagers, you know, and we decided to say human rights 68, we're really going to step it up. And then Walter Rodney landed here about January 68 and got to know us. Matter of fact is Peter Phillips. I'm going to introduce Peter Phillips. He was about 18 years old at the time. And we get to know him and him start accompanying us on our meetings and football match and all them things. They carry him down at Wembley on a Sunday evening, him start get some teaching there and meet Bobby Wright. Was most impressed by them man there, you know.
No,
go ahead.
No, Walter, you know, I got to know Walter when I was at the City University as a PhD student.
Yeah.
And he was having a difficult time making a living in Guyana.
Yes.
So he would come up periodically and teach the summers at Binghamton.
Yeah, Binghamton. My daughter, whose birthday is tomorrow, Heather Small, Binghamton is our school.
Yeah, which is a fantastic part of the State University of New York. And so Walter would go back and forth, and he would give, you know, periodical lectures at the different units of the City University and at other places.
Yeah.
But, you know, Walter Rodney was highly regarded as a scholar.
Yes.
And somebody who really contributed, you know, especially the book How Europe Underdeveloped Africa is highly regarded.
Yeah. Then now, another brother that a couple of years I've been trying to locate him. I even took a trip up into the Lawrence Tavern area and spent hours trying to locate him because he's a very low profile man. Dippy. David DePaz.
David DePaz. But you know, Dippy was a very talented cricketer.
Yeah man. Sunlight for KC.
Sunlight
55.
for KC, right, went to, you know, was just very talented. And was also very much a grassroots figure.
Yes, a so-called white Jamaican, Jewish white Jamaican, grassroots man.
What we call
intellectual to trodden earth, telephone company technologist.
Yeah, trying to, you know, to understand the world in which he lived.
Yes, bridging the gap between classes, races, faiths.
I haven't seen him in recent years, but was very much an interesting human being.
Yeah, but you told me something I haven't verified. But we were hoping that he's still around, but I hear...
That's what I've heard. I don't want to speak too definitive, but I heard that he's now deceased.
Yeah, but I mean, up to 2 years ago, I spent some hours. He went to jail with me in 1968.
Yes.
Yeah, man, he was trying to put us away. And he was 6 hours were held, and him tried to put us away. Myself and Dippy were the two males, and one more, a youth named Azzy Ping Chong. When we go in front of the judge, you know, them say we try to overthrow the government to some black part. When we look, the judge look for me, a black youth, him look for the next youth, Dippy, a so-called red-skinned white Jamaican, the third youth is a Chinaman, Azzy Ping Chong, George's boy, and couple lady there. Him say, boy, this not really look like no black poor group and them kind of way. But anyway, them try to frame us. But so it is. But you know, the crime, the understanding of crime, that is your stock in trade. The understanding of crime.
Yes, it's an important issue in understanding social order. I mean, you know, if you have a society where crime is out of control, it can impede economic development.
Yeah.
And we're seeing where, I mean, throughout the Caribbean, especially at the beginning of the 21st century. There was an increase in crime, certainly you see it in Trinidad and Tobago. I just came back from a visit, not just about maybe 2 months ago, from a visit in St. Kitts.
Yeah.
And St. Kitts is quite a small Caribbean society. It only has about 50,000 people.
Yeah.
And it has a much higher homicide rate than, let's say, Antigua.
Yeah.
So it sort of raises a question, you know, to look at these things comparatively as to why some countries have a much higher crime rates, much higher violent crime rates or homicide rates than others. And I think part of the issue has to do with family.
Yeah.
I mean, a very important aspect of social order is the intactness of the family. Maybe that's one of the reasons why Barbados has had a very low crime rate, a very low homicide rate. It has what is called in the sociological literature, social capital.
Yes.
And that you not only have an intact family, but you have institutions
Yes.
that create a certain level of order and discipline within communities. Because to understand crime, you have to understand community development. And one of the theories in explaining high crime rates is social disorganization. Where you find social disorganization, you're going to find fairly high crime rates.
Yes.
And so, I mean, any society trying to reduce its crime rate, I mean, there's no question that having a police force that engages in scientific policing is terribly important, but also to develop communities in a wholesome way in which children can in fact grow up in such a way that they have a sense of values and knowing what is right and what is wrong. And but there's also an economic dimension to crime. If you have a society in which there's high endemic unemployment, it's going to be much more difficult to achieve low crime rates.
That is not to say that poverty is a cause of crime.
No, I mean you can have a country like India where there's an abundance of poverty, but there might not be high crime rates.
Yeah.
But when you get poverty in a society that has become extremely materialistic, and where there's social disorganization, and there's access to weapons, and there might be drug trafficking, you get certain kinds of dynamics there that can become very explosive and lead to very high crime rates.
Well, this is like squeezing the balloon, if you.
Yes.
The other part of the balloon, right?
Yes.
I'm very interested and welcome discussion with Professor Basil Bagger Wilson, criminologist and academic and author. We're jumping all over the place, but we'll soon settle down for at least 10 minutes. I just want to jump back to St. Kitts. I have a sister visiting Jamaica. She is practically a Kittitian because she was married to a St. Kitts man for years, Claxton, out of the Claxton family. Peggy Small, welcome, Peggy Small Claxton. But look at the phenomena of this here now. Look, Little Nut. Don't Little Nut was from St. Kitts?
Yes, yes.
Tell them about Little Nut.
Well, Little Nut, I think, was a part of the Shower Posse.
Yeah.
And was involved in a lot of...
That's a Jamaican posse, but...
Yeah. But was involved in a lot of wrongdoings in the United States.
Yeah.
And I think had made some agreement with the United States government. He went back to St. Kitts, but he was continued to be involved. Yeah. And I think he was extradited, and I think he might now be serving.
And he had a lot of money. He practically owned a lot of the major politicians there.
Right, but I think he was abusing his power. And
so he was somewhat like a Dudus kind of figure.
Somewhat, yeah. I don't think they had the sort of political violence that was quite typical of
but the kind of political pull that he had.
But he was able to exercise a certain amount of influence. Yeah. But I think one of the things that I've seen in St. Kitts is that they're now developing a police force that is quite efficient and using modern practices in terms of fingerprinting, ballistic testing, and they now have some leadership now within the department, and they're being much more effective in bringing crime under control, and that is terribly important to fighting crime. One of the things that we have seen in a place like New York City, that whereas let's say in 1990 there were 2,262 homicides in New York City, in 2015 there were, I think, 350 homicides in New York City. So there are ways in which a society can, in fact, reduce crime significantly. Yeah. And I think the reduction in crime in a place like New York City is not just attributed to the police. But I think there was a fundamental change in black culture, where blacks, when you had the crack epidemic from 1985 to 1990, it contributed a lot to the violence. But a new generation of black folks recognized how destructive crack was and opted more for what they call the blunt generation, smoking weed, rather than engage in hard drugs. And I think that was a big factor in changing drug markets. There's no question.
Very interesting.
There's no question that the police department became much more efficient. They had more resources. They sometimes use unconstitutional practices like stop and frisk, but
stop and frisk.
Where there was sort of too much intrusion in the personal lives of people who were just going about their business. So the vast majority of people who were stopped.
So you alienate the law-abiding people.
The community.
Yeah.
And in fact, at present now, under the new mayor, there's much more emphasis on community police cooperation.
Is this the mayor who has a black son?
Yeah, Mayor de
Black
Blasio.
wife?
Yeah, he's married to a black woman.
Yeah.
So there's a much different orientation now than let's say during the early 90s, where it was just trying to use an iron fist.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the things that New York City and New York State have done in recent years is what they call alternatives to incarceration. So whereas a lot of states have opted for mass incarceration, like California, Tennessee, Mississippi, Louisiana, New York State has been closing prisons. I mean, they've closed about 10 prisons in New York State. The prison population has been reduced from about 71,000 to 54,000, largely because of alternatives to mass incarceration. So it's not surprising that the President of the United States, members of the Senate, members of the House of Representatives are now talking about criminal justice reform and trying to find ways to reduce the mass incarceration. I mean, the United States has 5% of the world's population and 25% of the people who are in prison. And for an affluent society to be really imprisoning people at that level, it shows a certain level of bankruptcy.
Yeah. As the Jamaican government expressed, I know they must have expressed interest in getting more out of your expertise and goodwill.
Well, I've had some discussions, not recently, but in the past. Yeah. I know that, for example, when I was at the provost at John Jay, we had developed some working relationships, not only with the University of the West Indies, but with police commissioners. We were interested in having some of the PhD students in criminal justice audit courses at John Jay College of Criminal Justice. And we started also holding some conferences together. But that once I made my departure and the existing President Jerry Lynch left, some of those relationships became moribund.
Yeah, the President Commissioner seemed quite enlightened. I know he's well regarded in law enforcement education circles in the United States.
Well, he has a PhD in criminal justice. Yeah. I think he went to the University of Houston.
Yeah.
It's quite a prestigious college. One of the things that he has done, which I think has paid dividends, is that shortly after becoming commissioner, as I understand it, he introduced certain protocols about the use of firearms.
Yeah.
And in fact, I know you had an interest in that subject, Jerry, but I think the amount of people who have been killed by civilians last year was reduced significantly. And I'd imagine that there's some connection between those protocols and that reduction in killing.
Not only that, I heard them do a very interesting thing. I think it was last year. It might have been 2014. A man was observing some police abuse in Brownstown. That's where I grew up early years. And he started to video it with his phone. And the police not only forbade him to continue doing so, but them lock him up and practically torture him, because when them carry him in the police station, them chain him up onto a thing way up into the roof where he had to be stretching and stretching. And when the whole thing came out, the police commissioner not only reprimanded them, but he invited the public to be welcome to record any public activity by the police. This is a departure from the usual kind of thing we are.
Yeah, and I mean, this is one of the things that...
we don't antagonize the police, but this is welcome.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that you've seen is that technology has changed the relationship between police and community. If you take some of the recent incidents in the United States, it is the recording of some of these shootings that have led to the indictment and conviction of the excessive use of force.
Yeah.
So I think it is beneficial to the police, beneficial to the community, to have access to this technology to make certain that we can improve and enhance community-police relations. I think that's important to the fight in crime. I think that's essential to have democratic policing. And you can't have, you must have democratic policing in a democratic society.
Now, is Trump a threat to civil peace?
I think Trump is quite a threat to the world. I think what the Trump phenomenon really represents is that the United States has become a highly polarized society. There's some interesting occurrences taking place in the United States. One is, and this is something that not many people had recognized at the time, but the white population, especially the white uneducated population, has in fact been reducing their rates of longevity. They're living much shorter lives. There's an increasing number of suicides, drug overdose, alcoholism, etc., taking place in certain white communities. There's also an economic immiseration that many are suffering from, a decline in their standard of living. So many of them feel threatened by the changing demographics of American society, where the society is becoming more diverse and more Hispanics, African Americans, and by the time you get to 2050, whites will not be
majority. Clear majority.
There'll be a plurality.
Yeah.
And so there's an adjustment that has to be made to this kind of changing politics and demographics.
And
so
it's frightening.
It's frightening to
some of them.
certain, and you know, there is a certain element of racism which persists in American society. So I think Trump, in many respects, personifies or embraces and has been able to wrap himself in
a great white hope.
In that kind of right. You remember
abominable snowman.
Right. You remember in terms of the heavyweights, there's always a look. A search for the Great White Hope, but I think Trump really represents in politics the Great White Hope.
But talking about that now, Palin might have a $5 head. You know about the 5,000 hairstyle and $5 head thing lately. A person in Jamaica at a prayer breakfast was saying too many people in Jamaica have $5,000 hairstyles and $5 head. You know, them not thinking up to the level of the cost of the hairstyle and so on. Pennywise. Palin might have a $5 head, but Clinton credibility is shot or she are wounded. Whether shot or wounded.
I would say Palin was never really terribly bright. I mean, once you hear her speak, you know, she has a limited sense of the world in which she lives.
A kind of female Bush.
Yes, I mean, and I think John McCain made a huge mistake in 2008 when he brought her on the national scene.
Yeah.
And she has been a disaster since, even though she has now endorsed Trump. In terms of Hillary Clinton, I think that to understand what occurred in the 1990s, beginning in the 1990s, when I think American politics took a turn for a certain element of nastiness. For example, there's a guy named Richard Mellon-Scaife, who is now deceased, where he paid conservative reporters to dig up dirt on Clinton, and of course, because Clinton was involved with quite a few dalliances, some of that was exposed. But Hillary Clinton, in terms of her public life, even there is talk about she's untrustworthy, she lacks integrity. I mean, as far as I can see, during the years of the 1990s, when she was trying to push healthcare, universal healthcare, I watched her quite closely when she became a senator from New York. When she was Secretary of State. I mean, she has always been somebody, you know, a policy wonk who was quite committed to the upliftment of middle class and poor people in the United States.
We're down to the news, but for the length of time to be in public life, there are relatively few goals are scored against her.
They've tried. I mean, you know, you have to be careful of, you know, people can repeat a lie that it gets on a certain element of truth. But I think she has been somebody who, I mean, you know, we could have history in the making.
Yeah. My guest here, we're going to open up the telephone lines. I know somebody going to talk to Bagger Wilson, Basil Wilson, Professor Basil Wilson, sportsman, academic, and criminologist, social scientist. I was looking for a piece of music, my favorite piece music from the 1978 period when the peace was achieved temporarily between the foot soldiers and some of the lieutenants and but not the generals of the political war machines in Jamaica. Kiddos Eye. Can you look for a bibliography for Kiddos Eye for me, please? We must be able to find Kiddos Eye. I used to be able to find it, but anyway. Yes, Baga, we're going to open the telephone lines. Can we run the number? But before that, as you were saying, you were doing some work with some of the people on the ground, and Laura Gunstu wrote this book, Born for Dead, which revealed a lot of things. Some things which some of our informants didn't really want to be revealed. Matter of fact, it cost the life of one of the major figures.
Yes. Yeah.
Mr. Phillips, Bones.
Trevor Bones Phillips, yeah. As you know, Laura Guns made certain assertions.
Yeah.
And in fact, some of them she could not prove.
Yeah.
I think one has to be very careful in when one wants to really make accusations of people, that you have to make certain that you have the necessary evidence. In fact, that's what scholarship is all about.
Yeah.
You can't make assumptions and that come out of left field and charge people of things which they might not have been directly involved in.
Yeah.
So I thought, she made certain accusations. In fact, she lost a suit in England, based upon some of the assertions in the book. And it was unfortunate what happened to Trevor Bones Phillips.
Yeah.
But I think maybe Bones divulged too much.
Yeah, he divulged too much, and then now he crossed the line when I think he violated his girlfriend, which revealed to the police that he might not have been in America legally. Isn't that how they got him out of America?
No, his issue in America had a lot to do with a conviction.
Oh.
And with America, once you're an alien and you have been convicted of a felony, you are
3 strikes.
You are going to be deported.
Yeah.
And so he fought the deportation, but he was eventually deported.
Yeah. Quickly before we get back to guns, because the book was even removed from the bookshelves in Jamaica because of our losing it.
You mean that court case?
Yeah. Was the same one with Edward Seaga?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, little note. It is said and it is written that he was moving, or either being used or himself initiating moving ganja through the Caribbean from 12 to 15 years old.
That I don't know.
Yeah, because it was as early as that he became known in Tivoli and West Kingston and become as a preteen, you know.
Yeah. I mean, what happened around 1987? The feds formed a task force that included different federal agencies and state agencies, and they sort of amassed a certain amount of evidence and were able to prosecute a number of people who were involved in drug trafficking. One thing that occurred during that period is that there was some publicity that Jamaican passes were involved in a tremendous amount of violence, etc. etc. And so there was a concerted effort to sort of break up many of those passes, and many of them were indicted, and people were indicted eventually became state witnesses. You know the thing.
Make a deal, yeah.
Yeah, one of the things that the United States government does, and does effectively, you see it even now in terms of the FIFA scandal, is that once people are indicted, they make a deal with some of those who have been indicted, and so therefore they're willing to give testimony, and so it becomes much easier to convict the people who they define as big fish.
Yeah. Yes, and what do you think of the incredulity people in Jamaica? I mean, you know, Jamaicans love Jamaica, and they love the image and the bravado. And people in Jamaica saying, boy, a good youth, man, him can't sing good, man, let free the youth, and him not do nothing. If him even smoke little thing, or if him even shot a one man, I don't know, big fish him shot, or 2 little lizard him kill, you know?
No, I think any subculture of violence is damaging to a society. I think it becomes terribly important to society to treat human beings as sacrosanct.
Yeah.
I mean, not only in terms of their lives, but even in terms of how they are treated, in terms of making certain that they can maintain their human dignity.
Yeah.
I think that's essential to the proper working of a democratic society.
Yes, you must have heard of the case recently. We're welcoming Mr. Roberts to the studio, part of the diaspora, active part of the diaspora.
Yeah, man, big time.
Yeah, and I'm going to fill us in with some diaspora things in a little time. At 3:30, I'm going to go to bed this morning. After I leave the scene, we're going to listen to some music. Me and Gartwright and my wife and Dimple, and you know, leave up a Merton there, reach a my yard, and boy, me want to read something on me today. I read 3:30. But we make it still get 2.5 hours of rest. But you must have heard of the case recently with a 10-year-old boy. Apparently having some challenges behaviorally. Not a bad boy, no, but you know, mentally and so on. Little mischievous in the community, and him break a pane of glass, and like the final straw, and probably getting a little trouble, neighborhood trouble. A 18-year-old girl of the household with the pane of glass broke, hold him and cut him throat. And when she realized him dead, she probably decided to dismember him to hide the body. She cut off one of the arm, and afterwards, like it's too much. You heard about it just a few days ago?
Yeah.
And then the mother helped her cover it up.
Yeah,
and these things become, the communities become more and more used to these things.
Yeah. But I think those things are troubling.
Yeah.
In the sense that you're talking about a child, and obviously if a child has become involved in deviance or has become wayward, there are ways in which in treatments that can be used in order for that child to become a much more productive human being.
Yeah.
But I think that again has a lot to do with this subculture of violence, and that we have to make certain in the society that we try and in many ways possible to expunge ourselves of that subculture of violence. I mean, it was not always the case in Jamaica. It is something that emerged large in the late 60s and became quite rampant in the 70s. But I think if we're going to advance as a people, if we're going to develop economically, if we're going to become a society that is grounded in democratic precepts and is culturally advanced, I mean, we have to in fact grow out of this subculture of violence.
All right, let me take 2 phone calls and maybe read some text message before I bring in Sidney Roberts of the diaspora, more particularly Florida. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up, hello?
Yell Bongo, sir.
What go on?
Yell Professor.
Yeah, man. Somebody put on your earphones because people want to reach you there. Yes, Wayne?
Yeah. Yes, Bongo. Sir.
Yes, sir. I want to interact. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, all the professor views on the change in world right in front of where we are still going, you know, with it, for example, FIFA and the IWF, where them basically the heads of these places are really corrupt, and them show it that financially there's a corruption that go on long time. I wonder if the international monetary organizations in the world will bringing down those charges, and the politicians that in countries like Jamaica and hundreds more around the world.
All right, give my time now for respond.
Yeah.
I've been doing some work recently on the corruption in FIFA, in CONCACAF, in CONMEBOL, and one of the things that has happened in terms of professional sports, and it's not just FIFA, is that with the globalization of professional sports, a tremendous amount of money has come into sports. I mean, when the corruption in FIFA and some of the other organized crept in, you're talking about maybe $100,000 or maybe $150,000. After that, as the corruption became more systematic, I mean, you're talking about $3 million, as much as $9 million. So the whole globalization of sports and the link between these organizations, sporting agencies, wanting to have a monopoly on the marketing and advertising of these competitions has in fact resulted in this sort of rampant corruption. There's no question that the Department of Justice in the United States has indicted about 24 people. Many of them have already pleaded guilty, There's some that are still to be extradited. There's a lot of information that is on the internet regarding those indictments. It's not a secret. And so I think the possibility with the new election coming up of the president of FIFA, that there's a possibility of cleaning up much of that corruption. Much of the corruption that exists in football seems to have been concentrated in the new world in terms of CONMEBOL and CONCACAF. I don't think the UEFA has been as corrupt as maybe what we have seen in the Western Hemisphere. But you can set in, you can introduce certain kinds of projects. You can make certain that there is an inspector general. You can ensure that any kinds of funds, any kind of contracts that are given out, that there is an inspector general to ensure that kind of corruption is eliminated.
You have to have safeguard. But pardon us for trying to spread it around a little. But we're going to go to another call. But later maybe we can expand on that some more.
Yeah,
that's all.
Let's take another. Yeah, thanks, Wayne. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Next one, please. Good morning. Welcome. Straight Up. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, welcome.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hi. I just wanted to hail up two of my favorite people in mankind. What's up, Doc? What's up, Robin?
Oh,
How are you doing?
Fine, thank you. Great program, Robin. Great program, Baga.
Thank you very much.
Always great to hear from you, Jingles.
Hey, Jingle.
Really enjoying it.
It's last night I find out that you're not on the island.
Well, I've been away for 9 months, Robin.
Okay, but well, I hope the lady has had the baby.
Not anymore, but other pleasures. But I'm coming in soon. When are you going to be leaving, Baga?
I should be off the island in another couple of days.
Oh, I'm just going to miss you. But listen, I have a question there. From your vantage point, Baga, as a senior academic, political scientist, social scientist, what do you think would be the response internationally should in the next election in Jamaica, if the opposition party wins? What do you think it entails for Jamaica in an international position?
Well,
I will on the radio.
Jamaica is a democratic society. The Jamaican people are entitled to self-determination. They will go to the polls and they will determine who they wish to represent them. I think that, international bodies, whether they are the IMF, the World Bank, must respect that. That is a prerogative of the Jamaican people.
Yes.
Hey, Jingles.
Yes,
Jingles. Keep in touch. Don't hang up. I want to take your number off there. Thanks so very much for calling.
No, Robin, I'll be in a few days, so I'll link you.
Yes, but I still don't want you to leave the number off there, please.
All right, bro. Okay.
Thank you very much. Jaria, Black, Reggae Month, everything coming up. Thank you very much. We have another. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Next one, please. Excuse me. Hey, Sidney Roberts, Wagwan.
Well, I'm here.
Wagwan in Florida.
Florida is alive and well and trying to progress as best as we can in the Caribbean community.
You met Professor Basil Wilson before?
Never met him. Sidney Roberts, man.
Yeah, man. One of our foremost international academics and thing.
Yeah.
And Sidney is a diaspora facilitator. What else?
Well, I'm the president of Jamaica Awareness Inc., one of the co-founders of the Miami Reggae Festival, the Jamaican Jerk Festival. Pretty much all I've been doing since I left here back in 1976, 77 is basically to spread the culture and to keep Jamaican culture alive all over the world.
Yeah.
This is my purpose. And
just before I get to, I want to ask about the Jamaicans preparing themselves to stay safe and keep out of prison in America. I want to yell two people. Dan Rico.
Yeah.
Danny Ricketts. As our next KC man.
Ridge, yeah.
And also a JC man, Jabulani Tafari.
Great work. Whole heap of work in the Rasta community.
Yeah. Now tell me something. I was just saying to Baga earlier, Professor Basil Wilson, that a lot of Jamaicans of every level, when they hear what happened to Bojo, and even what happened to, not happened, what Bojo did and what happened to him, and what Dudu Side did and what happened to him, Say, boy, right now a good youth man, regardless, or even cartel, a good youth man, regardless of that, a good youth man, a youth can sing, man, and let go the youth man, afraid youth, and give the youth a chance, man. And I don't know nobody important, no kill no doctor, no professor, no bag of Wilson them kill. I told the guy we are fool around the place, so they can't overlook that, man. The Jamaicans in Florida, them getting past that kind of reaction.
Yes, on a certain level, you know. But there's a thing that when you have your heroes, you don't like to see your heroes get crucified.
Yeah.
Especially when you're in the American system that tend to, anytime you reach a level, them try to cut you down.
Yeah, so give us Barabbas.
You understand? So that is the initial response that you're going to get from people. Then when you talk to the lawyers that were involved and you get some more information, then you tend to sort of move somewhat more to the center and say, boy, I wonder if him really do it, and then you hear man make reference to a number of things.
Yeah.
But the bottom line is that the US, anytime you trouble certain man in the US, the man them can get you, and they get you in various different ways, and you just have to be careful what you do once you become a superstar, because the whole idea with superstars is to cut them back down to size, especially if they're black, and that's just the reality of living in the States.
All right, on the other hand now, as Bag had been pointing out, there was a change in culture, or even a change in the current of the black people in New York, African people and so on, and it caused a certain change of behavior. Now, Bill Cosby has been an exemplar of exhorting the community, spending money on them kind of way. To pull up your socks and pull up your pants and, get serious and thing and stop calling the girl them bitch and stop look upon them as bitch and so on. And then lo and behold, just like Chris Gayle, the whole house have Achilles heels and so on and so forth. It is, but its server must learn from these things, mustn't we?
Yes.
I want a response from you and then Bagger.
Yeah, because see, and that's the point I was making earlier. Whenever them want you, them can take you, because they zone in on your weaknesses.
Yeah.
And they exploit it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not in any way supporting what Bill Cosby did, but you have to put it in time and space.
I think we can be spoiled, because one thing I'm glad for my wife and my children, especially my daughter, them not afraid to tell me, say, you're going too far now, too much risky joke on the radio, and it's not appropriate and all them kind of way. I think Bill, as a beloved character, I think his wife back him up over the years and protect him. And sometimes although I know some of these people are exploitative, yes. Some of them probably it was transactional sex, but at the same time I think if you get comforted and cosseted by your own people too much, you will, what you say, Bagger?
Well, when I started my academic career at John Jay College, there was a young man who later on became quite successful politically.
Yeah.
And I tried to communicate to him that a black elected official had to be purer than Caesar's wife. In the sense that you know the way the system functions. For example, if Barack Obama was ever involved in anything nefarious, they would have got him
long
the
time. So, fortunate for him, what's her name?
Michelle?
Michelle is not a Cosby wife.
Right,
not going Cosby you.
Right.
No, definitely.
But he's also a man of exemplary character. So those of us who are in public life have to realize that we have to set certain standards.
The bar higher.
And the bar is higher, and there is in fact a lot of John Crows circling, trying to get at us. So you have to be careful.
And Jezebel too.
Yeah,
yeah.
We have a call on the line. And then we have a foreign call. Next call, please. Good morning. Welcome. Straight up. Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Next one, please.
Hi, morning, Jerry.
Welcome, sir.
Morning to your listeners. All the best.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Professor Wilson.
Yes, sir.
You know, every time I heard of Bongo Wilson...
Oh, this sound like Busy Campbell. This is Busy Campbell.
Every time I heard of Bongo Wilson, you know, reminds me, I laugh. You know why? 1970, played with Jamaica Bass, Bongo Wilson, Ronnie Esterine, Oscar Black and all, Billy Perkins. And you must remember that game out in Long Island. Huntington, you remember?
Clive, please do not remind me.
I'm asking, do you remember?
I do remember.
Jerry, can I share this with you?
Yes, sir.
We're playing on a team named Jamaica Bays, but it's out in the white area.
Yeah.
First time really playing with the Bays, you know. I'm going out there, Michael Levy said, come on and register, we'll play. And the game ended up, you know, some white guys. This Bongo Wilson that run to the corner flag and take up one. I'll never forget that.
Yeah.
Anyhow, brethren, it's good to hear your voice. And, you know, I don't know if I see you, but I was extending an invitation for the Bob Marley One Love football matches.
When that?
Ash Wednesday, man, that's on it.
That's the 6th of...
The 10th.
10th. Will you be here to the 10th?
But I am leaving soon.
No, I will not be here.
But it's all right, Mister. I respect you.
But always good to hear you.
As a brethren, I respect you. You hear me?
Yes.
One love.
All right, we have a foreign caller there. Could we drop in... we have a call from foreign. Somebody want to put in for them the constitution. And it's not a real diaspora, man. Go ahead, please.
I want you to carry this on the road for me. And don't take no time from nobody. Just do what me tell you for the same stand. And make sure that everything work according to how man tell the thing to work. See? Take back yourself and bring back yourself in a one piece. Make sure you reach. Hear me? Lord of mercy. Hey, Lord of His mercy. Lord of mercy. Driver. Don't stop at all. Drop this Arizona round an Albemarle. Driver. Don't even itch, collect a little food there and come back quick. Driver, just remember the damn speed limit. Cause if you're running the fence, my friend, that is it. I've got an Excel phone and a singular chip. Any problem you can reach me on this. I pounce them and buy when a tons man a ship. Green like grass, brown like chocolate.
Yeah, we'll have to abort this call. But I remember, you know, 2005, I think, yes, 2005. Just after Bruce Golden, was instituted as a leader of the JLP after Seaga left there. And them introduced him at the arena with this music here. At the same time, Portia Simpson was using this music also. And both of them, because she was saying she's the driver, you know, and so on. And I was invited, and I think it was hot one out to our CV man and things. And I was intimating to the other commentators. I wonder if they know what this music really is about, because the catchy rhythm and the Buju voice and thing. I wonder if them really know what it's about, and it might, you know, it might compromise, because even in 2002 or 97, I think it was, when PJ was going for the record, third term by a political party in Jamaica, having led them in 93 after Michael Manley did the 89, PJ did the 93, them going for the third time now, first, and them start using Fly the Gate and Let In the Pirate. So I was asking people, I wonder if PJ know what the music is about. The Fly the Gate is very catchy because of the racing analogy. But anyway, response to Buju exposing himself, all of us sometimes expose ourselves in some way we don't realize that our socks are showing in the ladies the petticoat showing and so on.
Yeah, I think what happened to Buju is a real tragedy, in the sense that maybe Buju was just tremendously talented, in terms of his lyrics, in terms of his contribution to the development of the music. We just hope that maybe he can be released and can continue his career. I think he has much more to contribute to Jamaican music.
We're going into the last half of the show. We have Sidney Roberts here, diaspora representative, Professor Basil Wilson. And we're talking learning lessons and staying out of incarceration. And you're talking about Buju Banton. Unfortunately, you have Cartel, you even have Trevor Burbick. You know, a great achievement, but we kind of, you know, can't slow down and cool off sometime. And
I mean, the thing that I found troubling is that there's so many talented artists who have adopted a lifestyle that have jeopardized their longevity. And so we have a number of geniuses, so to speak. And we got to make certain that you maintain a lifestyle that is, in fact, inspirational to young people.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the things that I think Rastafari made a contribution was not only to, in terms of nutrition, but also in terms of morality and how one lived one's life and how one behaved, etc. I think some of that has been lost in recent years, and sometimes the music then and even the artist begins to emulate the worst aspects of the society.
All right, we're going to get back to the phone and you get to express yourself a little more Baga and a little more Sydney. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Morning, welcome. Straight
Yes,
Up.
good morning.
Go ahead, please. Yeah, man.
It's Professor Baga
Yeah.
and Brother Jerry.
Yes, sir.
This is an old friend and brother-in-law of Professor Baga Wilson.
Yes.
I don't know if he recognizes the voice, but I've been enjoying listening to the program this morning, and I just want to
I know this voice.
I just want to say that one of the things that Professor Wilson has not touched on is that he, in addition to all of his stellar academic work over the years, he's also a distinguished newspaper columnist.
Are you from Trinidad? Are you from Trinidad?
I am from the Eastern Caribbean.
Yeah.
I have roots in Trinidad,
Yeah,
in St. Vincent, Grenada, etc. My name is Don Rojas.
Okay.
Yes. So I just wanted to call and hail him up and tell him that I've been really enjoying his comments on a whole range of issues. And as I said, Professor Wilson is one of the best and most highly respected newspaper columnists in the diaspora, in the New York area, a regular weekly contributor to Carib News newspaper.
But you're most generous, Don, but let me mention something, Jerry.
Yeah.
This gentleman is one of the reasons why I started writing.
Oh, yeah?
He became the editor for the Caribbean section of the Amsterdam News. Don, this goes back to what, early 70s?
Yeah, we're talking about the 70s.
I started writing for him that time. So he has been quite instrumental in encouraging me to put pen to prose then. So thank you very much, Don. It's great to hear from you. I know you're now in Jamaica doing important work, and we will get together.
How do you happen to listen to this program?
Well, I am on campus. I'm doing some work with Vice Chancellor, Professor Beckles.
Yes.
And of course, I know about the station, and I've been listening to you for the last week or so. I'm pleasantly surprised to hear this morning that my old friend and comrade Baga was going to be on your show, so I put aside some time to listen to it.
Well, maybe that will redeem the program in your eyes and your ears.
Excellent show. Baga, look, I'll ask the producer to give you my telephone number, and I'd like us to get together while you're here in Jamaica.
Definitely, sir.
All right.
Please take his number. Don't hang up, please. Please don't hang up. Thank you very much. Next one. One more before I read some text messages and get back to
Mr. Roberts.
Yeah, man, to Mr. Roberts. Yeah, man. Go ahead, please. Good morning. Welcome. Straight up. Hello. Next one, please. Next one. Not there? Last. All right, we're going to read some text messages. Jerry, you reason like an idiot sometimes. You're bright till you're fool. So that's why I was laughing. I do have to read these texts, but I think it's good for me. Next one. Good morning, Jerry. Let the Prime Minister stay there, skip round to announce a date. We need better leadership. Next one. Vix V is coming here. What we are going to do? This one is new. Vix V. I remember Vix Vapor, Rob?
Yeah, Vix Vapor. It's a chickpea.
Next one. But the people who fall for that was also a bigger idiot, don't you think? I don't know which that them talking about, but I get the general drift, yes. Next one. Apologize now to all female footballers for the reference you made that the girls who call each other dogs must be footballer. Apologize. Why should I apologize? If I hear some girls calling one another dog, like how the boys call one another dog, the boys usually calling female, not usually, not the boys. Some boys sometimes refer, even affectionately, to females as bitch. Males call women gal, quite endearingly. Sometimes it is used disparagingly, sometimes it's used endearingly. And if I'm telling you that from my experience, that if you heard two girls quite affectionately talking with one another, quite, not quarreling and calling one another a dog, if I tell you that I feel they might be footballers, because some of our more rambunctious ladies are footballers. And if I say that, you're going to tell me I must apologize for what? Why I must apologize? what is wrong with female footballers? There's nothing wrong with, and there's nothing wrong with me saying, apologize what? Clarify, please clarify. Next one, how is it that when Don Anderson said Holness was ahead, no one found fault with that poll? Now that the tide has turned, he is this and that. No, SMH, what does SMH mean? There's some code there, I don't know. Next one, birthday wishes to Delroy, Daniel, and Jerry Manuel, my son. We read this one already, okay. Next one, big up to Sean, Gerald, Clyde, Harris, Dalton, Judy, Sophia, all at Brayhead, Lucky, or Lake, locked in and Clackeen. Lock-in and Clackeen, that's why you have to take time and learn the young people in language, you know. Next one, JLP ridiculed Porsche for praying to God. Now they're seeking his divine intervention to win election. Next one, special birthday greetings to Miss Sonia of Mudtown in Papine. From the children, grandchildren, great-grands, and close friends and family. Hail everybody in a Mudtown. And hail everybody in the bus, them will listen straight up, and in the taxi them also all about. Thank you very much for listening. Next one, good morning, Jerry. Word in the street is that PMP MP sell the bad gas. It's not one place bad gas sell. I don't think it's one place. Next one, Baga, what is the relationship between overseas Jamaican and local gang activity? Quickly.
Well,
this is a text question.
I mean, in the 70s and in the 80s, I mean, there were transnational gangs. Some of these gangs made contributions to their communities.
Yeah.
I think much of that sort of connection has now been eliminated or discontinued. Drug markets function quite differently now than they did in the 70s, the 80s, and in the 1990s. You don't have the violence in drug markets that you had in yesteryear, which I think is a good thing. But there is this great connection between the diaspora and the Jamaican society. I mean, remittances play an important role in the Jamaican economy. There are always people living in the diaspora who want to engage in entrepreneurial initiatives in Jamaica. So I think that transnational connection has been a wholesome activity and has contributed much to Jamaica's economic development.
All right, thanks for that response. Next one. Yes, Jerry, I know the book this white lady wrote, Born for Dead. What's her name? Can you remind me? Her name Laurie Gunst. Gunst. Laurie Gunst. Next one. Jerry, I'd like you to link your guest. I'd like to get a link to your guest, Professor, please. I'd like to speak with him for advice. I'd love that, Sir J. Again, please. With thanks, brother, like an email address, Dr. Craig Ambition Carter. This is one of our correspondents and would like a link with you. Please remind me. Next one, here, Jerry. The little nut thing, I think his last name is Connor. I wanted to know if he was convicted on a murder charge in 82 and later escaped from KPH while being treated. You know of that? No. Not sure. Next one, good morning, Jerry. As a professor, please keep in mind those listening, as in words, for example, expunge. Or you want us to expunge or expunge. Expunge words or expunge criminal records or so on. Quickly.
I mean, what is the meaning of the word expunge?
Keep in mind, yes. I think the person want to clarify what expunge.
Yeah, expunge means to eliminate.
Eliminate or clean off a record.
Cleanse up.
Cleanse, yes. Yeah. Next one. Jerry, how can you enjoy yourself by smoking ganja and drinking alcohol and listen to fool music? Well, I do listen to fool music. I read fool text also. But I don't smoke. I haven't smoked since 1987. The 17th of May for ganja and the 2nd of October for cigarette. And I don't drink no alcohol since last week Thursday up at the Cuban embassy. I don't intend to drink no more for the next future now, near future neither. Next one. But I listen to fool music, yes, but I listen good music also, and I read fool text, and I read sensible text. For instance, I have a $5 head sister. All she can do is her hair, nails, and run down man. She don't take care of her one son. She is the perfect example of a $5 head person. No, that's not a fool text. But we still love your sister, and we're not trying to put her down. She is more sensible than what's going on. Next one, a small good man. The Prime Minister is doing everything in our power to fool the young people of Jamaica, but I want to tell her that we're very much smarter than the older people. We need a change. Next one, hello Jerry. Does the Jamaican Constitution allow for appointment of a person who did not win a parliamentary seat? Yes. There's appointment of people who don't win parliamentary seat in the Senate in terms of political representation. And there's appointment to boards and all different kind of thing. And one of the problems, even one of my brethren reminded me this morning, that the school boards are practically dominated by political appointments. Next one. Hi, Jerry. Please send birthday greetings to Mr. Raffington. Wishing him the best and a happy birthday. You met him in Old Harbor once. Please play a nice song for him from his wife and daughter. Yes, I remember Mr. Raffington. Let's get back to the phone and to Mr. Roberts, Sidney Roberts. And
Morning.
Morning. Good morning and welcome
Yes,
to the
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what matter?
Yeah.
You think Jamaican people would have fool for knowing that investment and everything built up back in the country, they're on a rise. But I really give them love for go back down in the beach.
You mean vote for something? Hold on, listen. You mean vote for a party or a candidate other than a PNP?
Yeah, well, for the progress to go on.
The progress, okay. How are you doing? How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing fine.
You're doing fine?
Yeah.
Okay, well I understand now, I understand. We have to go for a break. You don't mind we let you go?
No call about.
Call me back tomorrow. Better you call me back tomorrow. No, not tomorrow, not Saturday.
Monday.
Yes, Monday would be better, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up, hello. Go ahead, please. Next one, please. Go ahead.
Yeah, Jerry.
Welcome, yes, sir.
Why, I am proud to be a Jamaican.
Yeah?
Yeah. They're all over the world.
Yes, sir.
And if you could just get it right.
Yes, sir.
You all right, Jerry?
Yes, sir, very much so.
Your season, huh?
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you very much. Here, sir. Next one again. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up, hello.
Good morning, Mr. Smart.
Welcome, sir, Mr. Fagan. We have 1 minute.
Oh, yes. With regard to the degree,
Yeah.
you're not dangerous.
Yeah.
But we don't want to catch from the chickpea.
Yeah.
Because if you catch from the chickpea, we are good, baby.
You, yeah?
Yeah.
Make sure you don't have any children this year.
Anyhow,
Yeah.
what happened is that they have a cure for this chickpea, you know.
So you tell me, yes.
But we need to pursue it. We need to talk to the powers that we that like to talk to
Dr. Ferguson. Dr. Ferguson.
not Dr. Ferguson, the politics doctor.
The what?
Dr. Horace.
Dr. Daly, Horace Daly.
Yes, because he's not come from Canada, man.
Yes, but he's not a doctor, you know. I don't know if he's a quactor, but he's not a doctor, really. He's a Minister of Health, all the same still.
Minister of Health.
Yeah.
Well, then if somebody, me are not doctor.
All right, here we go. Call me Monday. You're not doctor and you can heal. So it's not only doctor can heal, it's true. Call me Monday. Don't wait till so late in the program, here. How many more?
Right.
2 more? How many more? Good morning. Next one gone. Only 1 more, please. One. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Welcome. Straight Up. Go ahead, please. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, welcome. Go ahead, please.
Morning, Jerry.
Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, I like the discussion with the gentleman, yeah, but criminal gentleman I was speaking, but I missed most of it because I had to go out of range. I don't know if your program is repeated, is it?
Not on Friday nights. Unfortunately, the only night of the week on which is not repeated. Sorry.
Yeah. And I was listening to Imani this morning.
Yes.
And about some of the findings in Brazil regarding the chickpea.
Yes.
And all the ladies who have this microcephalus style had a particular vaccination.
Yes. Can we discuss it Monday? Don't wait till so late because we're pressed for time here. But I want.
I'm just in closing there. I am very suspicious.
Yes.
And I think this government needs to get a cleaning up act.
Yeah.
Send out the Jeep again with people all over the country. Jamaica's a small place.
Yeah, because I don't want to help a big head, but a bond. Thank you very much, yes, sir.
All right, cool.
Well, now, yes, Sydney, there's something you want to clear up.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk a little about the youths. I remember when I was in high school, Ulmas, 64, 65.
Yeah.
I used to come all the time by your campus.
Yeah.
Listen to the older man, the man.
Yes, reasoning.
And it get right to the point where a level of consciousness.
Yeah.
And I don't think our generation, when I say our generation now, we did the same thing for the youth them after we.
Yeah.
And as a result of that, we lose a whole heap of them. So in the diaspora, what I'm trying to do is to get my friends, especially the ones who left Jamaica, to sort of reach back into Jamaica and start a youth movement to impart upon them youth, especially the males, the importance of getting involved with your country and serving. Because serving is not necessarily something that they see as something that they must do. First, they need to educate themselves so that they can have something to pass on to others, instead of just, just hang out. It's interesting when I don't even know if this is the right information in terms of the graduates from the University of the West Indies, mean like 80%
female. Yes, it is.
Is it? I mean,
look at us, walk through the campus. We're outside, look, we're going to walk around 5 minutes outside afterwards.
Yeah,
and it is to the credit of the females.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
But you see, it's an interesting switch, because you have to understand now, when you're an underclass or when you're made to feel like an underclass, then you get the urge to bring up yourself further, and this is what the ladies have done.
I can't even bring in Bagger Wilson here before I introduce. I want to introduce her to Asta Black there.
Me know Asta Black.
Him have a work I do, and I want him getting her. And he has a lady here. Introduce her right away, Asta Black.
Oh, it's Deborah. Deborah is from Chicago, now living in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, yeah, she born and grew up in Chicago?
Yes.
What are you saying?
I'm a big reggae fan.
Yeah. And you used to have a radio program in the university here?
Northwestern University.
So you're practically next to Obama. If you were born there, you could have done president.
I started reggae music in Chicago.
Him have a constituency in every constituency in Jamaica.
Yeah, I'm the chief.
Yeah.
But President Obama used to come to our club, Wild Hair and Exodus, the reggae clubs.
Yeah.
Come hang out and listen to reggae. That's why when he come to Jamaica, he didn't have to get any grooming of Wago and Jamaica. It's to us already. Rastafari.
No, you have been promoting the business consultation between the African people and Jamaica. Initiated by Rastafari, but not limited at all, not even limited to Africans, but encouraging the Africans to resume business. And I like what you're doing and what we do together. To what Marcus Garvey has done. Most famous is UNI, Universal Negro Imprisonment Association. But he also had the African Communities League, which is tantamount to what Sidney Roberts doing, community organizing. But business-wise, they had the Negro Factories Corporation.
And the Maroons.
Yes, and you are inviting us now to go visit Baba Roots factory down there in Darlington tomorrow.
And it starts promptly at 10 o'clock, 10 to 3, between 3 and 4. To Bongo Jerry, it's like our reggae, indigenous Jamaican culture, our artists that promote reggae, need to be involved in this consultation, these iFriends. Because we, as promoters of reggae music, and keeping the music alive so that other people can benefit. I was at Linter Kwesi Johnson thing with Professor Cooper. And I heard him saying that reggae music has been so good to him, where he sent his children to school, buy his house, and he do it for so many other people. And the indigenous, I was seated with the elders at Scott's Pass, and they're in need. There was some volunteers come here to do some volunteer.
We have to be quick. But you think that some of the benefits of the reggae industry should accrue to the welfare of the elders, the indigenous, and so on. Both, yes.
No, in a big way. This is one of the things I do.
Look at the white girl who now rule the world in sales for reggae.
Yeah.
She now have to give forward to the
just make finish.
When I look up here and I saw say Legends of Ska, without Ska there would have been no reggae, and I smile because I do a thing called Genuine Gold. And I bring in all of the old artists there, because them man who we grew up with in West Kingston. And them don't really get no real compensation for the kind of work that they did in Foster.
Well, we have to look about that.
No, seriously, it has to be dealt with at some point.
Is this Deborah, your first visit to Jamaica?
No,
you can't whistle and ride?
No, I've been here many times.
Ride and leave the whistle. Yeah, you have been here before?
Yes. Love Jamaica.
Yeah, I think Jamaica love you. I suspect that. Thank you very much. One of our venerable professors in America, criminology and one of our diaspora people in America. I say Asta Black the President General of all constituents of Jamaica, all constituencies.
The reggae prime
It's not a Trump, you know.
Okay.
And
bigger than Trump.
Yeah, man,
but one last word about the Darlistan gathering tomorrow.
It starts promptly at 10, and I'm inviting all reggae artists, all ones who are interested in their community development and marketing products worldwide through reggae.
Yeah, bring your products.
Yes.
And bring your services, your flyers, anything with network.
And Baba Roots is going to be interested to visit Baba Roots factory as one of the indigenous culture of Jamaica, so we can merge all our things.
Yeah, he's using modern technology
yes.
and applying it to the production of an indigenous folk medicine and folk drink and so on, combining all worlds, the best of both worlds.
And there's so many spin-offs from there, because other ones can merge their product with Baba Roots and married things. And being Reggae Month is next month, so the entire month of February we're having in Montego Bay Reggae Carnival. And I know this one very interested area of it is going to be the bikini walk along the Reggae Walk of Fame hip strip.
What are you suggesting, that we must don bikini? No, the lady, we will all, yes, but bikini walk. Wow. Okay, we're not ridicule, man. It's a very good idea. All these things.
The reason why, because our indigenous home seamstresses, they make bikinis.
But bikini is an indigenous dress, wouldn't you say, Baga? Bikini. Not the grass skirt, them and things.
Same thing.
I don't know Bridget Bard that invent that.
And that is to make the government know that we need more beaches to be our indigenous beaches in Jamaica.
I know say bikini rhyme with bikini.
I know, man. All of us.
Yes,
all
sir.
of us. Yes.
Well, I want to thank all of you for having been here. I want to thank also. It's Kelisha, not Kelisha, or Kenisha. Kelisha, my broadcast production assistant, and Yain Studio technical operator, and Miss Tanya Richards. The last word from you, Baga Wilson. Thank you very much for having come. And anytime you're in town, you make us know.
I think this program represents a sort of indigenous reasoning, which was very much a part of growing up in Jamaica, and I think we need to recapture that kind of reasoning so that we can have a much better understanding of the society in which we live.
Yeah, man. Thank you, Mr. Roberts, passing through. Keep us in touch, especially with Jabulani and Dan Rico.
Enough work I do, you know.
Yes.
Enough work I do. He's going to hear about it a little while.
And we want to hear the younger generation, because you know, say we middle-aged, you know.
That is who we need to focus on, especially the man.
Yes. Younger generation like Deborah and them there.
Yes. And it's all about the eye friends and follow the star.
Yeah, man. Darlistan. All road lead to Darlistan from North Coast. And some people come from St. Ann. I know of at least 3 people from St. Ann who need to link up. And we're going to try to see what we can do to provide them with the travel arrangement.
Yeah, promptly at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Straight up till February, Black History Month, Reggae Month. Straight up.
JLP says Finance Minister Dr. Peter Phillips is no economic genius, but one who follows the dictates of the IMF. JDC reaches out to political parties for debates as the country's election watch begins. Jamaica Public Service advises customers to be on the alert for fraudulent emails. And Jamaica's economic program attracts endorsements from high-ranking U.S. officials.
Yes, good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Yeah, morning, Jerry.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah, man. You was acting saying that you was wondering if parliamentarians who have a license firearm bring their gun in parliament. I don't believe so.
Believe?
Yeah, I don't believe so. Unless they are coming in parliament and they automatically they have a firearm. License firearm on them. They're supposed to hand it over to the police.
Which police?
Police at the parliament, you know. They're supposed to have a police force at the parliament there who respond to protect them. So if they are coming from somewhere with a license firearm, they're supposed to hand it over to that police force at parliament.
Yeah.
You remember the other day a parliamentarian got shot in his feet?
Shot himself in the foot?
Yeah.
At a nightclub, I believe, or leaving a nightclub.
Yeah, Mr. Williams.
Yeah.
His name is Arthur Williams.
Yeah.
He is now a senator fighting back for a senator seat and he get it.
Fight. Oh.
The parliamentarians don't bring the firearm in the parliament. They have to leave it outside.
You are telling me that?
Yeah.
And where you get that from?
From official sources.
Who is the official source?
Cannot name the person.
Can't name them.
I can't name the person. Anyway, take care. Look more.
Thank you very much. Next one, please. Good morning.
Morning, Jerry.
Welcome.
Yeah, the fee for students going to camps to go to the bleachers is $1,500. It doesn't matter which day. It's $1,500. So
was announced that?
Eh?
Was announced that?
No, but if the people started investigating about ticket prices already, and you get the information, and
wait a second, bleachers.
Yeah,
bleachers.
$1,500, and the student is a championship for high school students. And over the years, you have people been going over the years. Grandstand is $8,000 and $7,500.
Yeah.
And Saturday alone for grandstand, if you get a single ticket, is $4,000. And the sponsors does have something and input in the price in tickets.
Oh yeah.
Because when GMB sponsored for how much years, they had and nobody no invest money in a Jamaica, that is the business sector, and invest money for not make no money.
Yeah.
So me no call out for my head time, I know what me talk about. And
students with ID have a special fee?
No. You know, I'm not like that. And if you remember the first year of thing, the sponsorship, students had to demonstrate because the prices started out very high.
Where that information come out?
About the price?
Yeah.
People started investigating for tickets already and you get it.
No, you get it. I want to know where the information come from.
Well, family of mine went to get tickets and they're getting the information. I think probably it's posted too on it's a website or what have you.
How much?
Because it comes earlier this year now.
How much was the charge last year?
I was what, 1,000 for bleachers, and the days, the different days for grandstand are different. But as it gets up to Thursday, it gets higher. I don't remember the season ticket price, but the season ticket must be about 4,000 or something like that.
And what I get the impression that a relatively small number of tickets are available for the grandstand, and that if you don't have an inside connection, you are liable to just go to any public place and get a grandstand ticket to buy.
No, you can't get it again for the last how much years now. You can't get the season ticket again like that. And what is happening also, it seems as if only persons from overseas, Jamaicans, who so occasionally them coming on the island back, is them getting the tickets. And you, the persons, the purists from Jamaica for over the years, who you go with it, where the idea was born is a group of people sitting together for years, you know, of the fusion of the 5 day. Out of we, the ordinary fans, the idea fused from, you know, and VMBS sponsorship was great for the much years. We can't afford, and school children, you're lucky, you know, and gradually we mean to is that the place where end up like how cricket end up.
So
nobody in a champ, so you can't afford for that happen.
So these big sponsors now, they mostly provide friends and employees and so on with most of the ticket and occupy most of the grandstand.
I tell you something, employees, not even the ordinary employees in the company don't get any neither. Because my family will work there. Can't get none. Them don't even see it, hear it now. No. So
well, this is a new manifestation of grandstanding. Well, let us wait and hear some more about it.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Next one, please. Good morning.
I'm sorry, people. I should tell you if they...
Are you listening? Hello? Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Are you there?
No. I said, can I come over there? Answer. I don't know what's going on with you.
Welcome back to Straight Up. I'm your host, Jerry Small. By the way, I'm asking again, if there's anyone out there would be so kind if they have a used freezer that they have no more use for, or they can part with, or they can stand helping somebody with. There's a very worthwhile, needy mother who is taking care of her family, who needs a freezer but can't afford to buy one to enhance our business. That has a lot of promise. Anybody have a used freezer? Used freezer them can part with, even if it's part with temporarily for 3 months or 6 months, or part with. a used freezer to help a mother head of family to really lift up our business that is about to take off. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Welcome, ma'am. How are you doing, ma'am?
I'm fine, thank you. I was just listening to you on the other caller regarding the champs
Yes, ma'am.
and the tickets.
Yes.
Well, it was on the news,
Yeah.
so the prices were given out by ISA.
Yeah.
And I've been analyzing it, and I've been going over the years. And as she said before, when VNBS had it, it was more affordable. Because I have 3 sons, and then for the 4 of us to get access to 4 bleachers tickets, that alone is $6,000.
No?
Yes, Mr. Small.
No.
And then kids...
For one day?
For one day. And then kids over 3 have to pay the same $1,500.
Imagine it.
And as you can see last year, they sell more than what the stadium can hold.
That is the thing. That is the sign.
Right.
That is a
Right.
giveaway. That is what give away the whole thing.
Right, and what they do now is give away the grandstand ticket to friend and companion.
Yeah, and then
They sell excess tickets.
Then the rest of the people pay for
Thank
those
you.
pay for
what
those
they give
tickets
away.
that they're giving
It is
away.
not
That's what
fair.
happening. The poor financing the rich.
The rich. Thank you very much, sir.
And so ISA is in compliance with all these things. That's why the champs commercialize so much that one of the young athletes was able to do some guerrilla marketing in the stadium there. And none of them couldn't say nothing about it.
Because when VNBS had it, because I've been going champs 20 odd years now, right? 24 to 25 years now. When VNBS had it, it didn't have so many sponsors, and it was less to go in.
So it become a prestige thing now to say I'm going to champs, or I was at champs. It's a prestige thing.
Right, so they mark up the price now, $1,500 for bleachers, and no matter what day, $1,500 for bleachers. So when me and my 3 boys going away $6,000 for tickets alone.
Yeah.
When I go with my son when he was 4-year-old, I had to pay the $1,000. At that time it was $1,000.
Yeah.
Yes, and they charge for him the $1,000. And I think school children should pay a lesser price. They're not adult and they're not working. The parents are the one who should pay the bigger fee, and the kids who go into school get an affordable price to pay.
So little by little, they will turn the athletics and the sports into what the politics is. It's so unaffordable that only the rich can buy an election.
Thank you.
So unaffordable that only the rich can do well at champs. Only the schools that are sold out.
Right.
Only the schools that are sold out will be able to do well at champs.
And what they do now, you know, you have to get the designated ticket to go to wherever you want. You know, you can't just buy a ticket and go Calabar side or buy a ticket and go KC side as before.
Yeah.
They put on the logo on the ticket. So
Yeah.
if you want to go KC, you have to get that special ticket.
Oh, yeah?
Well, that's if KC is gate 5 to 7,
Yeah.
you have to purchase a ticket that has gate 5 to 7 on it.
Yeah.
Or else you won't allow to go to that section.
Yeah. So eventually, even the stands will have a class.
Thank you.
Will have a class bias according to
Right.
which tribe and which school you're attached to. Yeah.
Right.
Little more the more desirable stands, KC stand or the stand, they will charge more for that one.
Further on.
Yeah.
You're so right, Mr. Small.
Capitalism
So
gone.
right.
Capitalism gone mad.
Thank you.
Capitalism gone mad.
Right. So you do have a blessed day.
Thank you very much, yeah, ma'am.
Give somebody else a chance, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, bye.
Good morning. Hello, welcome to Straight Up. Can it be that so many people not listening? Good morning, welcome to Straight Up.
Morning.
Welcome.
Yes, sir. I'd like to make a comment about the sand, the movement of the sand.
Yes, sir.
And I hear the Mr. Pickersgill making a statement with regards to that situation, saying that the environmental factors doesn't really take precedence over the fact that this is a big investment in the building of the hotel. So whether, to my mind, whether the removal of the sun is going to have a negative impact on the country as a whole in the long term, that is not a consideration for the government. The bigger issue is the fact that investments will be made. So that is one thing that...
Now him say he wanted to stop the movement of the sun.
Yes.
So what him saying now?
He made a statement saying that the investment, the building of the hotel takes precedent over the movement of the sun.
He has been instructed to say that.
Could be, but you know, to me that's unfortunate. But just to move a bit though, on the champs ticket.
Yeah.
I would think that the people who could afford to buy the ticket would be the ones who would be spending to buy it, but instead they are the ones that are getting free tickets.
No, what they have do, they have bought champs. They have bought champs, like you buy election. The politician them buy election, the money men them buy champs and buy any other thing. They even buy the party. The party, you know, like a dog swallow a rat and then a lion swallow the dog and all them with it.
Yeah.
The food chain.
Yes.
So they have bought champs.
So these people that get complimentary tickets, the ticket would have been already paid for, basically.
Yeah, them buy the stadium, them buy the whole thing, and then allow who else them want, like a nightclub.
But the lady was making a point that the cost of the ticket would, you know, come like a three-card trick because them buy it, because them buy it, somebody have to pay excessively.
Then wait, then the parliamentarian, the prime minister, the governor general, all of them will pay them all for tens of millions of dollars. What do you think I pay for it?
Yeah, it's us.
Them organize and they set their own salary, imagine.
And yet them say them love poor people.
Yeah,
and as I said that, when the election, the Prime Minister says that she's going to have the election this year because she has listened to the people with the voting that young people would be disenfranchised. Now a poll coming out saying that election is to be a fixed date, that election should be held within 3 months of this year. You know,
no, that's two different things. That most people believe that the election should be held within the first 3 months of this year, and a lot of people believe that the election date should be fixed and not variable, and not subject to the whims and fancies of people and them obia man.
Right. I'm saying that. I am just saying now, since the Prime Minister listened to the people when young people are supposed to be put on to the voting list.
Yeah, so she say.
Yes, I'm wondering if the people is favorable for a fixed voting date.
Well, they have been.
Our people know is going to say, well, all right, the people is asking for this, so we are going to implement this. Yeah. Because the people want it.
Yeah, well, may we spend more time formulating some ways and testing some ways and implementing some ways where we can counteract this hijacking that has been underway for some time. Make we find some more time. Tackling, yes, sir.
Yes,
thank you very much, yes, sir. Next one. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Morning. Next one, please. We dare not hesitate. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Good morning. Next one. Good morning.
Where is it?
Yes. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Are you listening? This person is not active. We have any text messages there? We dare not waste the time. Yeah, text messages. The Prime Minister and the politician are waste time. We dare not waste time. And we dare not waste the calling time on, you know, people who are not ready to and not listening. We can't waste it. Next one. Good day, Jerry. Did your brother Hugh Small say PNP has no leadership under Portia and PNP can lose with her as a leader? Why him say that? You are asking if him said that and then you're asking me why him said that. Could you verify whether him did say that and then you cite where him said that and then we discuss, please? I can't go through going and find out what them said and then answering why him said that. If it is a speculation, I want to know if it's a fact. Just do that for me. I think himself, matter of fact, I think both himself and Errol Ennis came out with similar takes a couple of years ago. A couple of years or months into into this administration. Next one. Good morning, Jerry. The only way to stop people from flocking the gambling houses, the administration have to lock down all gambling houses. No, that is not. You know that is not practicable to lock all gambling houses. You know that, and you know that is not practicable to lock all gambling houses. Gambling, unlike many other fixation, is something that you can't eliminate. You can't eliminate gambling by force. Just like how you can't eliminate homosexuality by force or legislation. You can't do it. You can't wipe out homosexuality out of human society. Try it, try it, see if you can do it now. Next one. Jerry Warmington was accused of boxing down an elderly lady in Old Harbor. You're saying that, but is it a fact? Would you text back and tell whether it's a fact or whether he was just accused? Many people have been accused of many things. I have been accused of many things where that have nothing to do with me. So let us get away from the accusation and find out about facts. What are the facts? What are the facts? Or what are the likelihood? What is the likelihood? Next one. Jerry, what was the announcement date of the 1980 general election? Well, the election was practically announced from, I think, about the February. I don't know if the actual date, I don't think the actual date was named October the 30th from February. But the month and the time was named from February. Next one, Mr. Small, can't get new stock in Westmoreland. Please set engineers to work on it. Coming from Black Mama. We try our best. And if the best not good enough, we have to do better. Next one, good morning, Bongo Jerry. Did you hear Dr. Small of Wolmer's on TVJ talking about one of his students getting the Courtney Walsh Student Award for this year? Sounds like you want to turn Heroes Circle into a garrison. I don't know if I didn't hear him, so I can't say whether it sounds that way. But you didn't tell me what he said about the student getting the Courtney Walsh Award, whether he must get it or whether he would like to get it or what. We need more before we start to follow the hint of this person or that person. Can we get back to the phone, please? Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Hello, morning.
Welcome, sir.
On the matter of the fixed election date.
Yes.
And you had a good analogy there using the person wrote about the 1980 election being announced in February.
Yeah.
I think that is the downside. Well, it is good in terms of planning and knowing that it's going to be on X time.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter, given our political culture,
yeah,
you know that whole year of that leading up to that election,
yeah,
is going to just be totally unstable and unsettling. I mean, in most world countries,
yeah,
you know, the fact that the election is on X date, the country gets on with business.
Yeah.
In our case, we just stop and wait to trying to decide, let's see, wait and see.
Yeah,
and almost nothing happens.
Oh, you suspend investment, you suspend
all kinds of things, waiting on, you know, what the result of the election will be. And I think that would be the drawback. I mean, outside of the long campaign period and the problems that could come out of that long campaign period.
Now, on the other hand, in countries where there's a fixed political timetable, general timetable. In other words, like some U.S. and some other places, half of the Congress or half of the Senate is elected in
the middle of the
over a 4-year period. Half of the Congress is elected at the beginning of the 4-year period. Another half is elected.
It's actually a third. I think it's a third. The rotation is a third.
Hold on a minute. Yeah, a part of the Congress is elected at the beginning of the 4-year cycle. Another part is elected at
halfway mark. In 2 years into it.
Yeah, but people going to be hard if they're going to follow in both what you said and what I said.
No, sorry, sir.
Yeah, but what I was trying to demonstrate that if you have a cycle where half is elected at the beginning, another half is elected 2 years down, and another half is elected 4 years down, and so on. People know when what is what. People know, and they have a system of primers and so on. In America now, where people know that the next election will be in 2020, they know that people going to throw them hat in the ring about 2018. And it will start level down. So what is the effect on the American political culture? Does it have the same effect of chaos and gunslinging and so on, does it?
No, it doesn't.
So it ain't necessarily so then.
Well,
so
that's why I said our political culture.
Yes. But so if there's the will to gradually change the political culture, it can be done.
Right.
I don't know if you noticed that in 1983, when the PNP declined to participate in election, it saved Jamaica from a very bloody election campaign following on in 1980. And after that spell was broken in 1983, that another election wasn't hotly contested until 1989. That 7.5 years, it caused the killing and the gun shooting and that kind of thing to cut down very much. That I think it's only 3 people or so died by political violence going up to the 89 election. So changes can take place even in the so-called worst of places, I believe, you know.
I hear you.
But thank you very much. Yes,
all right, the other thing, I think you need to get the ISA organization on to explain a lot of those questions.
Yes, ISA, thank you very much, yeah. We have another. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up Along. Good morning. Is anyone there? Good morning, welcome to Straight Up. We're wasting a lot of phone opportunities. Yeah, more text messages, please. Next one. Jerry, I heard that your ex-co-worker is now engaged to local celebrity Moses Davis. Moses Davis, no Beanie Man. Angels, Crystal who? Eh? Crystal who? Crystal Tomlinson, is it true? Moses Davis, not Beanie Man. I asked him if I heard that. I don't know if I didn't hear that, and maybe I heard that and it's not true. So would you say if it is true, rather than just asking it? Not being aggressive, you know, just saying. Would you say if it is true rather than asking me? Because if I heard, I don't have good networking in that concern. So I don't know. Tell me if it's true or tell me if you heard that. I don't know. Next one. Jerry, you start out calm. That me like. No cuss. What kind of damn fool technique? No, I just show you start me a cuss out. Don't mention it. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up, hello?
Good morning, Jerry.
Welcome, Margaret Wagwan.
Another thing, darling. I must commend you on how you handle the program.
Yeah, trying better.
Okay. Before I say anything, I just want to say our prayer go out for Mr. Richard Biles and his family, and I hope he gets well soon.
Yeah.
He's a good guy, you know, nice chap.
Yeah, he's still abroad?
I don't think so.
Okay.
You know, but I just want to make sure, you know, to send that out, because it's not a nice thing. Heart attack is not a nice thing, Jerry.
No, it's supposed to be very, if you're not calm.
Dramatic, man.
If you're not calm, it's supposed to be terrifying, because, you know, the heart is a central.
Yes. But before it happened, you know, Jerry, it warned you know.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't take the warning. Some simple warning, and a lot of people don't take the warning, you know.
Yeah.
It warn you first before it give you a mild thing, and then it juke you.
Yeah.
You know. And I just want to, but I hear them start talking about KPH and what them I get for KPH. But what I want to find out is, Jerry.
Yeah.
When Ebola come out, when we have the Chick V and them say Ebola was taking center stage in Africa, we spend a lot of money on our Ebola center here. Why didn't we put an Ebola center on a virus center like you have Chick V or your kid, where the next one named Vic V? That would be the major center here, because I know a lot of millions of dollars spent for this Ebola center, and I want you to investigate it for me. I don't know if you hear about it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of thousands of dollars was created, and we ever start to create things, you know, and then it turns phantom ahead of time, you know. But we're going to have create another Vic V center. Why are we doing this? Because we only need one center, you know. And then we can have agency of that center. Now, if I go, Jerry, tell me if I'm wrong.
No, I'm not an expert on these things. But I know that Jamaica, over many years and decades, has developed expertise on various aspects of healthcare, like diabetes and sickle cell.
Polio and things like that, yeah.
Sickle cell and what you just name?
Polio.
Polio, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we were great on those things, and I must commend the new minister, to really highlight the Vic V and deal with it away. But from 1940, it was in Africa, Jerry, and you want to tell me, say, all the scientists that we have, all these scientists and these expertise throughout the world couldn't tell us what happened. We don't hear nothing, we don't have a report, we don't have a result about ZIGV in Africa from 1940 to 1978?
What we should be expert on is public cleansing. That is what we could be expert on public cleansing, you know.
True. That's true thing that the Jerry. True.
On recycling.
True. And the things that we see as garbage and nasty up the place, that should be recycling now that we don't have it for dirt up the place.
Yeah.
You have a fact on that, you know. But I hope Mr. Marius Guy is listening to your program, or somebody for him listening, because
Dr. Guy.
Dr. Marius Guy in St. Mary, from October last year, you know, Jeremy, I talked to you and I talked to other people about these roads in Cumberland, Highgate, near the Mary's High School, some big crater that they threw a mile into and they were patching it, and them stop patch it from November. November come, nobody else will come back and patch the road. And the road is getting worse in St. Mary. Worse.
All right, thank you very much, yeah?
All right?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up, hello? Next one, please. Morning, welcome to Straight Up, hello?
Hello.
Welcome.
Yes, sir.
How are you doing?
Not too bad. I just call in relation to this thing about member of parliaments carrying firearm into the parliament.
Yes.
Just that I am no expert, but I have some knowledge.
Yeah.
In fact, I used to serve the protective services of the police force.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and they have a post at Parliament, and what the parliamentarians need to do is to go there, leave their firearms. After Parliament done, they collect and come out.
Yeah.
But I suspect that this is not followed anymore. Everybody wants to be sure to have their thing because they have so much constant fuss ever so often. And probably one of these very days, we might hear pipe across the board.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the truth is, I would hope that the Minister of National Security gets into the thing and make sure he regularizes that position. And whoever don't want to cooperate, leave the studio.
Yeah.
Because it can't be. A firearm is not a plaything. And it's one of the easiest things to pull and fire. You understand?
Yeah.
So I beg Mr. Bunting, please, go into it or get some. You can literally do not charge your weapon while it's on your person in the parliament too. So there are little methods you can use to ensure that a quick draw can't take place. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because a quick draw is whap and people dead and people run the parliament. You remember this boy down in Trinidad? He went into parliament with a Kalaskinov in the ear and told Mr. A.N. Robinson that he must sign some document. And that man never spent a day in jail.
That was Abubakar.
Yeah, Abubakar, yes. Them same never having a Bakar, that's why that happened. He's only in one go. You know? But the truth is, it's a sensitive issue, and what we need, because we know most of them parliamentarians have them weapons.
Yeah,
but it must be regulated.
Do you believe that any parliamentarian in Jamaica would come forward and disclose to the public what is the situation there?
They talk to one another and it goes...
No, hold on.
Hello?
I just asked you if you believe that any of the parliamentarians would come forward and tell the public the true situation there. That's what I'm talking about.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
They see themselves as
that's gods. They see themselves as gods.
Them see themselves... Hold on, make me turn down, man. Them see themselves as a breed apart, you know? A breed apart. And some of them were throwing word at one another. Some of them is closer to what them throwing, the word of them throwing at one another.
Right.
More than, you know. But thank you very much, yes, sir.
Okay, sir. Good. Thank you very much.
Next one. Good morning. Welcome. Straight up. Hello. Another.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome, sir. How are you doing? How are you doing?
Not too bad, Jerry.
Been a while.
Yes, as many days as Matthew reported Jesus in the wilderness.
Oh, yeah?
What is it, Matthew 4?
Yeah.
I think himself 40 days and 40 nights.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was away for a little while. Missed your program.
Yes.
I had to resort to Jerry Springer.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Where I was, wasn't privy to the program.
Yeah.
But glad to hear one of my favorite ladies as I come back. I hear Caroline speaking to you yesterday.
Yes, Caroline Cooper. Yes.
And I said Betty's on the program.
Yes, we allow. I wasn't brought up to carry feelings, you know.
Right. And that's good because he's one of the most informed persons in the country.
Seems so, yeah.
You know, sometimes a little misguided, but well informed.
Yeah.
And on the topics you touched on, this champs thing.
Yeah.
Listen, Jerry, we have to face a reality. Resource is scarce. To distribute it, there has to be some basis of discrimination.
Hold on. To distribute resources,
right,
there has to be discrimination.
Yes.
In favor of who?
That's the thing. It had been, traditionally, some people discriminate on race, on color, on religion, on things. When it comes on to champs now, we have to face the fact that only maybe say 30,000 people can be accommodated in the stadium.
Yeah.
And it's reached the point where is the richest 30,000 people in the country. The thing happening at cricket.
Oh, hold on a minute. So seating in the stadium is a resource?
Yeah, man.
Is a resource?
Yes, it's a resource that people seek.
No. Seating in the stadium is a good or a service or a resource. Which one? Is it a resource?
Yes, it's a commodity.
It's a commodity?
Yes.
I wouldn't say it's a resource.
All right, use commodity.
The resource is the pull of champs and the ability of the youth and all them kind of thing. The product.
The commodity.
The product.
All right, fine.
And therefore, seats in the stadium is not something to be distributed. It's not something to be distributed.
Well,
it's something to be capitalized on.
Well, I haven't know it, Jerry, but it's sticky. But, I mean, even for instance, when Monty said, or quote PJ, saying that politics is about distribution of scarce resources, it's similar thing you're talking about. Resources are scarce in all aspects, whether jobs, seats in the stadium.
But you're still talking about resources. A stadium seat is not a resource.
Commodity.
And that's why when we get confused with words and ideas, we get confused with operations.
All right.
I'm not beating it down, you know, but it is not a resource. It's a commodity.
Okay,
and it is not there to be distributed. It is there to be paid for. And if a company want to pay for something and give to, that's one thing. But if a company want to charge people in a way, if a company want to buy the whole champs, that's what they have bought. They have bought the whole champs as a resource. That's what is a resource, a champ.
Right, that's correct. You're perfectly correct. But the bottom line, though, is that what do we do? Because it's a real have a big problem in Nigeria.
It's a big problem. What is the big problem?
The big problem is, for instance, you need a set amount of students. Champs is a thing that helps you to...
No, we're all over the place. We're all over the place. ISA has a big problem. What is the big problem?
The problem of who to accommodate in the stadium.
Who? So you're going to pick and choose who to accommodate?
That's what they're doing. It's not my will or not. It's just the reality of life.
Hear this here now. Like many other things, you have many countries, you know, that is dominated by bullies and big interests.
From the beginning of time, yes?
Oh, yeah. Most countries are dominated by as such.
Yes.
Now, when we see the high school principals and all them kind of thing... No, but I need to say what I'm saying.
Go ahead, Jerry.
When you say high school principal and all them thing there, playing politics with these things here, like how them play politics with the Jamaica J3s, because it is influential.
Yes.
People jockey to control J3s, them jockey to control that, them jockey to control the Jamaica Teachers Association and all them thing there. How far are we supposed to allow them thing there?
Well, I mean,
no, we're not if we allow them thing there for us go rampant to deserve anything that we have.
Yeah, it's a snowball effect.
Yeah.
It's not out of hand.
Well, we're going to shovel away the damn snow.
Yeah, I had to do some of that a couple days ago.
Then because
of it.
yes, you had to do it. I thought I know that you're coming in from the cold. Thank you very much, yes, sir. Next one, please.
Hello, morning, Mr. Small.
Thank you very much. How are you doing?
Great, Mr. Small, and you?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah, Mr. Small, quickly. When you know that you are broke, you see, or out of pocket, is when you start borrow to buy food.
Yes.
But when you know you're bankrupt, is when you start borrow money or beg money to deal with your medicine.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, because disease is the worst cause of bankruptcy worldwide.
Disease?
Yeah, no, it's the first time since the AIDS epidemic that I see the World Health Organization coming out in this way and warning the world, especially Latin America and the Caribbean, about the sick V virus.
Yeah.
And now that everybody has got the warning, they must make sure that they have an extra bed put down at their house, a little folding bed.
Yeah.
And they must snatch away their first doctor bill.
Yes.
And now is the time for you to put a little medicine chest or a first aid kit in your house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Secondly, Mr. Smart, I'll be at Darliston on Saturday.
Yes, I'm looking forward. I hope you are one of the resource people that we most...
and I will not leave Darliston until everybody understands how to work out their network.
Yeah.
Even if you're selling ice cement or you're selling jerk chicken, you must know how to measure your profit or loss.
Yes.
And you must know the simple calculation of how to calculate your NIS payment,
yes,
your NHT payment, and your head tax payment, and your income tax, so that you pay over these emoluments to the government so that they don't be a threat to your business. These are simple calculations that everybody on the ground must know because they are not rocket science.
Yeah.
Mr. Small, how would you feel, you see?
Yeah.
You have a household helper working for you for 30 years, taking care of your children, keeping your hygiene clean, and at the end of the day, you send her home without
a pension.
Pension package. She don't even have an NIS contribution to rock back on. How you would feel?
You either care or you don't care.
Straight. So I'm saying that everybody should know that simple calculation.
Yeah.
And put it on their little computer, write it on a little paper so that they can calculate these deductions for their domestic helpers.
And another thing, yes, another thing you can do is arrange with whoever works for you to have a compulsory saving. That you say, okay, me and my employer, or me and my hired help, we're going to put aside $500 every week as a compulsory saving. And if them work with us 5 years, like for instance, them work with us for 1 year, that's $25,000, $500 a week. And if them work 5 years, that's $125,000. And if you invest or put it somewhere, it won't devalue or inflation won't yam out the whole lot. So compulsory saving is another way to train yourself. You and your employee, you help them to look forward and look out for themselves for that day when you part company.
And that motivation will help them to do your work better.
Work better because them know say you care for them. That's why I appreciate so much Rachel and Delroy who yesterday come treat the young staff, and they look out for especially the young staff and the students, those who are still studying, and come give them a treat, give them a meal and care, because care is one of the things where human being need, not just the food, but knowing that somebody care and cause you know to naturally start care for other people. Thank you very much, here, sir.
Respect and thanks for you, Mr. Smart.
Yeah, man. Darliston Baba Roots Factory, Saturday, January.
And I have a list of prospective buyers for the Baba Roots.
Okay, that's great.
I don't see no Baba Roots in any bar on Waltham.
Yes, it needs, yes, sir. And
the bartender, the bar owners, them say they want to get in touch with Baba Roots for some promotion.
All right, well, you can be one of them distributor. Hear me now. There is at least 2 vehicles with about 7 seats that the drivers are willing to carry interested people who going to behave well on the road for a small gas contribution, $1,500, $1,000.
Mr. Small, just book my seat and call me.
All right, thank you very much. Yes, sir.
You have my money ready. Just tell me the time and the place I must meet.
Yes, thank you very much.
All the best here.
Yes, sir.
Work in progress.
Thank you very much. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up, hello.
Good morning to you.
Yes, ma'am. How you doing, ma'am?
You know, I'm a bit sick and tired of this sort of thing, you know.
What?
I should have, no, right after Margaret, I was ready to talk to you, and then the call dropped, and you say, how long I have to wait again?
The call dropped?
Yes, there was a, yeah.
Hold on a minute, please. Hold on a minute. The call dropped because of a telephone accident or what?
I don't know, it's from your station.
No, the call...
Oh, this call drop. I don't know how the call drop. I don't know how they get dropped.
It's not useful to spend a half minute out of 3 minutes talking about that. It's not useful.
Yes, because, you know, I don't own cable and wireless.
All right, so we're going to spend 1 minute.
I don't get free credit.
Yes, instead of a half a minute, well, we can spend a minute on it then.
I just called to talk about water from Sunday, the water system. The water thing been very, very low from Sunday. You know,
what area?
Up until today. Kingston 19.
What area?
Kingston 19.
Kingston 19. That is Hugh and then Arlene Gardens and Mulline.
Oh, I'm up in the hills. Forest Hill.
Kingston 19 gone up in the Forest Hill though? Okay, Forest Hill, Pembroke Mountain and them places.
No water.
No water.
If the water is no water at all, I put my clothes in the machine Tuesday. All day Tuesday, nothing. And because of my machine is a digital machine,
a digital?
I try to put water into me. If I put the water in, it will just leak out.
When you
so
said
my clothes have been in the machine from Tuesday.
When you said digital, what do you mean?
The digital machine.
I said, what does that mean?
It means that it don't operate like the other type of machine.
Yes, how it operates?
I don't know how it operates, how the digital machines operate. You know, you put it, you put your clothes in, and then it lock on you. You see, when the water, I don't know, it operates differently. I don't know, it just operates differently. You have to have enough water for it to operate.
Oh yes, and it can tell the difference between linen and cotton and them things.
Everything, yeah. There's a difference between.
So if you have something wrong in there, what you do? To open it and put it out.
You cannot open it. Once the lid is locked, it can't be opened until it's finished, whatever.
Yeah.
Listen, I want to tell these people, if you're talking about this tick bee, and whatever it is, everybody's scared of it. Because I'm still suffering from the tick bee thing. Okay? In the joints and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Right? The best thing for that is to incorporate your immune system, boost your immune system to fight against these things. Because once your immune system is low.
The best cure that you haven't told us, you haven't told us of any cure. You only use a phrase.
Echinacea.
What?
Echinacea.
Talk slow. What?
I said echinacea.
Echinacea. Spell it.
Yes.
Spell it.
ECHIN. ECHIN.
Yeah. What is that? Is that substance or what?
No, it's you can get it in liquid. You can get it in liquid. I have it in liquid form, and I also have it in capsule form.
And you supply it?
I don't supply anything. I get from the pharmacy.
Oh, it's not snake oil though?
Jerry, stop joking with this thing. It's not a lot of vitamin C.
Oh.
A lot of vitamin C, lot of orange juice, a lot of vitamin C. Whatever you can get vitamin C from.
All right, thank you very much for that advice. Yeah. Yes.
But that's appealing to Water Commission, you see, because I called them, I can't get them at all. And appealing to Mr. Pickers-Gill, who is the Minister of Water.
No, he was
water completely.
No, he is a Minister of Sand. Wrong beach.
You see? You can barely get a little to wash with your hands, but I mean, but listen to me, man. Come on, we need some water, okay?
Yes. And no make Pickers-Gill tell you about that time a month.
No.
Thank you very much.
This is 2016.
Keep what?
We are in 2016, and behave yourself on the program.
I mean behave myself?
They say you're not behaving.
What I do?
No, they say you're not being nice to people. You're not being gentle to people.
What I do? Pull your ponytail into the classroom?
Maybe.
Ma'am?
Maybe.
Where is your pony fault? Thank you very much, dear ma'am.
Okay.
Good morning and welcome to Straight Up, hello. Next one, we have some text messages. Good morning, Jerry. When football supplanted cricket as a sport of choice in Jamaica and across the Caribbean, it sounded the death knell. The death knell for what? For cricket. And basketball look like it be the choice, sport of choice, more than basketball, more than football. Next one. Notice the poor attendance at Sabina Park. Even when test cricket is being played, there's scant interest by the general public. When the Caribbean and when the West Indian cricket is going on good, you wouldn't have a more interested public than in Jamaica. People left them work. People take all 1 week off of work and full up Sabina. Next one. Jerry, the PNP confused. Them have color red, orange and yellow. Them said Jamaica is PNP country. It look like them drink mad puss urine from Apache Lachi. Next one. Sky up, my boss. Happy land anniversary to the Queen. The good body artist. Your most wanted records. Sky up. Happy anniversary to the Queen. Okay. Next one. Tennis talent. You agree Sir Rasta disunited? If so, why? How do you organize and centralize as him say? When His Imperial Majesty advised to organize and centralize, he's talking about a method of institution building. I don't think he must recommend it that everyone have to be in one organization. You know. When he says centralize, I mean the organization that you are building and the institution. Centralize it. In other words, have a central book of rules. Have a central executive and them thing there. When I think of a center, it have a agreement and it have people to maintain the agreement. So that's how you centralize something. Centralize don't mean you're going to bring everybody together in a one organization over the whole world. That's not what centralize means. A lot of people are confused. A while ago, I was watching our TV last night because the council was on it. And hold on, and you are saying that what the lady says is not true. The lady said the lady said she pass Red Hills Road and see the people don't.
Not about Red Hills Road.
I am talking to you now. The lady said she pass Red Hills Road and witness the people them a dump the thing. But you are saying she never see it, she never pass and see it herself. You are saying that it's TV she see it pan.
No, I'm not talking about the Red Hills Road. He's talking about that's in Clarendon. That country up on the Milk River.
The Vernon Field tire.
The Vernon Field tire.
All right, yes. And what
the council was there showing highlighted on TV.
Yeah.
That people coming in the area of Vernon Field dumping rubbish.
Dumping rubbish, yeah.
Yes, and dumping those tires.
And you know where most of that take place? How most of that take place? Contractors get jobs to collect garbage and dump them, and the contractor and them truck just carry it where them feel like carry it, where is the nearest place for them, where them going to save some mileage. You know it's that a lot of
that is in it too.
Yeah.
But what the television, what the government should do is set up people to take those pictures of those vehicles, the license plate and the vehicle and things. But the council and the television last night fighting out. The same man Bartley. I don't remember his first name.
Yeah.
But you always call up his name. Remind me his name.
Bartley.
He's a contract for the Milk River.
Oh, Milk River. Oh, the one who said that him
9-day wonder.
Yeah, the one who said that him going to carry out a referendum inside PNP about the gay issue because him not in the gay thing where the PNP leadership are dealing with that all.
Yeah, I remember him first name, but
now him say one. Now him say one who say willing for resist the gay takeover in the PNP.
Yeah.
Seem like a strong fellow, yeah.
Yeah, and one of your texts was talking about the JLP not putting out the candidate, not identify the candidate like how the PNP identified their candidate in the Gleaner Sunday.
Yeah.
And it seemed like the text was saying that because of that incident in St. Catherine, that gentleman, the former councillor for the bar seat, and he's in court with it. That's why the JLP is afraid to put out the candidate.
Oh. Win. That's a win and tough done.
That's a win and tough done.
Okay, thank you very much.
But I hear on the advertisement of one of the states that they're having a big meeting in Clarendon.
Who?
The JLP.
And you will be there?
No.
Right.
I don't go to them place there.
Where you go? Where you go?
I listen to... Eh?
Where you go?
I don't go to political meeting. I just listen to the news.
Okay, all right.
What was today?
All right, thank you, sir.
Yeah, man, cool.
We have any more? Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Are you there? I have some more text message. Good morning, Jerry. When football... No, we got read that one already. We read them already too. Next one. Jerry, Lisa Hanna is a beautiful public figure to get involved of her associate road style. Warmington is a... You're describing Warmington as a certain kind of character. And is rude and shameful, and Warmington should know better. 2 rank and make a right from Bevan Kingston. Then Bevan Kingston, you know all of the fish that in the sea? Do you know all of the fish that in the sea, Bev? Can you identify all of the fish that in the sea? Do you go to river bottom and say shark in there? If you go river bottom and say shark down there and come back, I will believe you. But the other question is, do you know all of the fish in the sea? And is it only in one sea the fish them there? Next one, Jerry. Jamaica is now becoming an apartheid society that segregates the upper and middle class Jamaicans from the poor. Long time. It was built that way from the beginning. From the European coming and capture Jamaica, it was built that way. It's not now becoming that. What happened is that some of the politicians, them joining up, trying to reach up in a society. That's the object of most politicians, to reach up in a society with money people. Next one. Portia said the master has touched her. Your thoughts, Jerry? Portia will say anything that will win an election. If to say that will make her win an election, she will say that. And if to not say that will make her win an election, she will not say that. Next one. Jerry, I don't hear you paying any tribute to Barrington Watson. Now, Barrington Watson is a very famous Jamaican artist who died, I think, yesterday. I don't pay any tribute to him. I didn't even remember to mention it. Yes, that's true. Next one. You can't chant Mabrak for we. Here, what? Here Bait It 1969. Here Bait It 1969 from Ras Doggy at KC. Oh, you hear about it? You hear about it 1969 from Ras Doggy at KC. Oh, one of them days. Next one. Can I have the man number who always talking about sickness and always talking about how to run your business, please? I want to talk to him. Thank you. My number is such and such. All right, we're going to get Mr. Carter permission again to give out him number. Mr. Carter, the JC man, always giving economic advice and advice about self-care. We have some more calls here. Good morning. Well, let's go for a break, please. Please go for a break.
Robin?
Yes, hello?
Yeah, morning, Robin.
Just a break. Just going to go for a break. Yes, sir. Please, sir. Yeah, welcome back to Straight Up. Yes, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, Robin.
How are you doing?
Them have a song for the boys are crying.
Yeah, by the Visionaries.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And why I said this, you know, a year ago I have a godfather in the operation.
Keep your voice up. You kind of low. Yeah, your grand.
A year ago.
Yes.
I have a godfather that did an operation at the university. After that.
Yeah.
After the operation finished and thing, after a year, him find that him feeling some pain.
Yeah.
When they find out one of the valves was leaking.
Oh, yeah.
Doctor who do the operation and can't find him. Nobody don't want to tell you when they are not.
Yeah.
Long and short is that he went in and discharged last Thursday. So guess what they could do?
Yeah.
Imagine a man not eating for 15 days on drip alone, saline alone.
Yeah.
And anyway, he couldn't take it no more, so he had to come home because he wasn't getting anywhere.
Yeah.
All right, Robin.
Yeah.
Now him just discharged last week Thursday. You know.
Yeah.
Yesterday they said that he was supposed to go to the clinic yesterday.
Yeah.
So he had a 12:30 appointment.
Yeah.
His wife said to me, no, we need to go there from 11 because you don't want to late.
Yeah.
Now you just imagine a man, we reached there about 20 past 11.
Yeah.
Up until 1:30 yesterday.
Yeah.
He didn't call and the man don't eat from the night before now.
Well, I attend a clinic at the university some time ago. 12:30, same 12:30 if I come. or something to 5 before them call me.
No, you see yesterday, you know, I said my call to you yesterday.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
You did see me a pass through?
Yes, I saw you.
Or is Monday?
I said, Jerry and support this man.
Yeah, man, yeah, man.
Yeah, and let me tell you something. The man start getting weak again.
Yeah.
His foot have to elevate and he was there sitting down. This. And all no name no call.
Yeah.
We had to go home. They can't find the man docket. No, this is this. But let me tell you something. This is madness.
So tell me something now. The computerization don't help these things.
This is not computer. It's docket with papers.
Yeah, but computerization should help the docket situation.
Well, it don't look like them don't even have a monitor for call out your name. You have to listen carefully.
Yeah.
When the lady behind the window call your name. You understand?
Yeah.
No, come on, man. You're telling a man to come 12.
And in the midst of that, you see what? You see a system like that, you know, a condition like that, what it facilitate is that a lot of people get slippy in before you. When things not running efficient, you know, it cause a lot of corruption and other things to work easier.
That is so true, sir. Because if I have connection, I can take my phone and call a man and say, may I come in?
Yeah.
And me just come in, boom, me get my thing and I'm gone.
Yeah.
You see? It's who know who, but, you know, come on, you're paying your taxes.
Yeah.
You're paying your taxes. No, the government need to go through them places.
They don't need nothing. The government don't need nothing more than them have enough money for run them election. Don't confuse you and me needs with the government needs. But let us do something about it, here, sir.
We will.
Yes, sir,
We must.
We must.
We must.
Yeah, man, this area.
And the time coming.
Yeah, man, this area.
Yes, sir.
Good morning. Good morning. Yes, sir. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Next one. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Hello.
Morning.
Yes, welcome, sir. Yes, sir.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Boy, yesterday, you know,
yeah,
you have a very nice interview.
Yes, I believe.
From 11 till 12.
I believe so, yes.
You have, may I tell you now, it's one of the best interview I believe you have for this good while.
Yes.
When I tell you, say I enjoy it, because I tune to this radio station at morning time from 6:30 till 12, you know.
Yes.
And in the evening, I tune from 5 until 7.
Yeah, the station have a good variety of program.
But you have two very person on this station, you know.
Yeah, very interesting.
Them two person there is, I don't know, you know, because it look like them run one way to this country.
Yeah.
You know who? The one name is Lambert Brown.
Yeah.
And in teacher.
Yeah. Why say them run one way to this country? I don't understand.
Them is for one party.
Well, if somebody belong to a party, they want to go and say that party. That's not strange.
Yeah, but you can't run the country this way. You must.
No, they are running the country.
No, they can't talk this way. They must talk on the two party behalf.
No, look here. No, nobody is obliged to talk on behalf of both parties. Nobody is obliged to do that.
No. You want to change up some way though. But I tell you, say I enjoyed that interview yesterday morning.
Yeah.
And you keep up the good work.
Well, thank you very much. Sometimes I really feel better about the work and
you keep up the good work and you don't listen to the lady who say you should drive in a car.
Oh, she? Well, up to this morning, me there at the bus stop, and a good friend of mine, I don't know her well, but I think she's a good friend. She come to me and say, I didn't know you're taking bus. Why you taking bus?
If you don't take bus, how you learn certain things.
Yeah, but I enjoy taking the bus. I enjoy walking. I enjoy I enjoy
all those exercise.
Yes, me enjoy all the variety.
Yes.
And that spice up life.
Yes. You take good care.
Thank you very much. Yes, sir.
I'll call again. Bye.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Next one. Good morning. Morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Another one. Good morning.
Yes, I am the one who wants to present the Black History to Bongo, Jerry.
You are the one who wants what?
The two Black History program in St. James, Montego Bay.
Oh.
This is the Congo Bashai.
Oh, yes.
From the Carl Garden Committee.
Oh, yes, I know it's man. I know it's
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, in CLM we're putting on a Black History program.
Yeah.
And we have one on the 2nd. My one is on the 4th of February, and one on the 2nd of February up at Belmont, up at Ita Place, the Valley of Decision.
Yeah, Belmont.
Yeah.
Hold on. So one is on the Tuesday and one is on the Thursday.
Yes, sir.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. We're going to do like a drumming on the 4th.
Yeah.
Also on the 2nd too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going on the 2nd up at Belmont. We're going to have prayer.
Yeah.
And we're going to have chanting, and we're going to have fasting also, 4-hour fasting.
Yeah.
That is rainbow promotion. That. Yeah.
Okay.
And my one is on the 4th now.
Where?
At Clark Street, Mount Salem.
Oh, Mount Salem. Okay, that near the youth when near near Cornwall region and near the youth when near Macintosh. I forgot their name.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Well, all right. And they are from in the evening or from the day or in the night?
Starting from 5 o'clock in the evening because I have to treat the youth then.
Okay.
The treat too.
Yes.
My Farah and sister Nanny, the daughter from the Carl Garden Committee, they will be doing some speech
presentation
and the Carl Garden and the Black History program.
Yeah, that's great. The Carl Garden Committee look like it really getting to find
yeah, you can say that
find
again,
the way what to do. Yes.
Yes.
And one at a time, one law professor from foreign, me hear him come there up a pit 4 and I tell the people them they must stop concentrate on no Coral Garden and concentrate on ganja, and then they will get enough money for deal with what they want to deal with without no reparation. The con man that. Con man. And some of them are move with him. Some of them are move with him. General people. So-called professor from must say Harvard or one of them places. A generalship, a wolf them. Thank you very much. Next one. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Next one,
yeah.
please. Welcome.
Yeah, man. Morning, Mr. Kwan.
Welcome, sir. How are you doing?
Not bad. One of your topic come on touch on this morning is here you talk we need to do what we need.
Yeah.
The government don't need nothing, and I agree with you.
Yes.
But me want to hear from you now what you think we need to do.
What we as a people who depends on what you want. Depending on what you want, your needs will be different. Are you talking about the African people who have been disadvantaged over the hundreds of years, or which people you're talking about?
Most definitely the African people.
Okay, well, in my opinion, we need to discipline our individual self, to start get our individual self under control.
Yeah.
Not addicted to any kind of activity or any substance. Neither you don't addicted to no substance, whether it's liquor, smoking, or that. If you use a liquor, if you use a smoke, you use it under control, but not addicted. You're not addicted to no gambling, and you're not addicted to that the woman there to go visit her and turn fool and all them way there. I don't know, love one another, but don't addict it to one another. And when you start get yourself under control now, you start find out and reason with people, find out who else out to get themselves under control, who else out to stop dash their money and live beyond their means. And you start find out who have the same mind like you, determined to get back freedom. So you start select your brethren and your friend and your sister and them who you associate with more and more. You start get selective.
Yeah.
After you start get selective now, you start identify the problems with trouble both of you or the whole of you know. The problem, alright, suppose a long toenail trouble me. Or nobody else now no long toenail. That's my problem.
Definitely.
But if we find out that the whole of we have a problem, so whole of a mosquito bite we. We start to pay attention to the things and we trouble enough away. Instead of my long toenail alone that trouble me.
Yeah.
And we start to get to know ourselves and get to know one another. Start to get to know who can be trusted.
Exactly. That's why I was going to the point where I was going to say we need to look at the people who were selected and choose the people carefully, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Not just go vote the people because them come with them pretty talk and you know what I mean? Fancy talk and you this promise and you like it and
I like the car.
Your belly full and liquor for drink and a $5,000. You know what I mean? We just sell ourselves. We don't understand one people.
Yeah, but it's not everybody.
We don't stand for nothing.
No, we do. You know what I mean? You stand for something.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with several people who believe in themselves and stand for something. You know, but I mean, the majority will sell themselves.
Yeah.
We are at a minority.
Yes, no, but the people who in any country, in any time in history, the people who mean business and the people who improve a country is always a minority. Don't look for it to be a majority. It's always a minority change things and improve things. It is always a minority.
Then this change where you talk about then going to take like 100 years to come then?
No. No. You have a certain level of minority, you see, what them call the critical mass. Although it's a minority, it is big enough to change everything.
Well,
that's a mystery. That's a mystery, no. It is not the majority, but it's big enough to change everything.
That's why we need. That's what I'm saying. We need a new leader. We need a new Marcus Garvey, a modern day Marcus Garvey. You know what I mean?
No, don't look for a leader. Look for qualities in a people. Don't look for a leader. Look for qualities in people and look for those same qualities in yourself. And if they are not in yourself, you cultivate them like how you cultivate yam. Any quality can be cultivated in you by you. 11 AM headline news.
Most definitely, alright, what?
And I want to play a piece of music for you. Because as the newspaper is hinting, so the Prime Minister said off the air at Parliament yesterday that she get the touch and she is touch and go. Touch and go. Election any time and she did want her support of them for come reap. To come reap the crop early in the new year. I'm going to play something for them. Reap what you sow. Billy Stewart, but I want to take a phone call first. I don't want to down out your credit. Now and I don't like how the cartoon is. I draw a picture of Porsche with one big jawbone there. Porsche jawbone not stay so. Why do I have to draw a Porsche with a big jawbone? Trying to make the Prime Minister look like she have the jawbone of a jackass. It's not so Porsche look. Why have drawing her with that big old jawbone there? It's not such a look. Good morning and welcome back to Street.
Good day, sir.
Welcome, sir. How
are you?
Fine, thank you.
Yes, Jerry. I heard you in your opening comments this morning.
Yes.
Speaking about parliamentarians carrying firearms in the parliament. And I wouldn't be surprised,
Yes.
Jerry, because they are lawless, no goods unto themselves.
Them is above the law?
Who them?
Yeah.
They are not above the law.
Yeah,
but I mean, they think so.
Or they are beyond help.
Exactly. You know? Yeah. You know, when it comes on government, I'm very AG, anti-government. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And well with the others too.
Yeah.
Anti-gay.
You are anti-gay?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, but you might be so, but when you are anti-gay, what you do against them?
Well, I don't really do anything against them. I keep myself as far away from them as possible.
Oh, you are pro-life?
Yes, I'm pro-life.
Then better say you are pro-life, man.
Yes, but I keep myself as far away from them as possible.
To qualify yourself or define yourself in a negative quantity or value.
Yes.
That's not best for you to say that you are anti this or anti that. You better say what you are for.
Yes.
I am pro-life also.
Yes, pro-life.
I can't afford to define I can't afford to define myself as being anti this or anti that.
Yes. Like last night I was running through by radio.
Yeah.
I started doing and so on,
Yeah.
My wife beside me and I was listening to a program there on the ear.
Yeah.
And I heard this gentleman calling and I said this man was in the halfway tree urinating.
Yeah.
You know, so these 4 guys are passing in a car.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then they said, oh, what a... Yeah, your one look good and so on, and then pointed that gun through the window. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, as if the man could be intimidated, as he would answer them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or something like that. So they're saying, but we won't be back down and we are not afraid of you.
Yeah.
You know? Because it's a whole for people that don't think them gun is on strength, you know?
Yeah.
Whole for them gun is on strength.
Yeah.
Right? Because physical them can't fight in Algeria.
Yeah, most coward. Most so-called. Yeah, most so-called bad man.
They're most coward and so on.
Yeah.
Good? I like the way how you big up the ladies the other day. Good?
Oh,
you picked up quite a few ladies on the program the other day.
And the list goes on.
Yes, I like that, and the list goes on.
Yeah, I tell you.
Good? And Betty's sounding more refined here now.
Sound like a lady.
Yeah, she's sounding more like a lady now. That's why I use the word refined.
Yeah, it sound like I wouldn't sing the music. That a little John.
Yes.
I would that there with you.
Yes, I would that there with you.
Mind your steps still.
Exactly. Jerry.
Yeah.
Good singer David Bowie died the other day.
David Bowie.
Yes, I haven't heard much comment about him and so on. But it would be good if you could go to the song Let's Dance.
Oh.
Yes, he did a song there, Let's Dance, which was a big hit.
Yes.
In the 80s.
Yes, I'm
right. You know. You know, he was quite a girl Casanova too.
Yeah.
Yes, a ladies man.
Yeah.
Like myself.
So the Bowie is not the Bowie, not the worst.
No. The Bowie is good.
Yeah.
You know, Jerry?
Yeah, and Barrington Watson, great Jamaican artist, I guess him died.
Yes, he died.
85 years old.
Yes, condolences to you, Mr. Watson's family.
Yeah, productive life, you know.
Yes, productive life, very productive life.
A Pan-Africanist.
Yes, Barrington Watson.
Well, thank you very much.
Yes, Jerry, quickly. You remember a few years ago this gentleman commented about the politician being dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Remember the uproar that it got?
Yeah.
Good. Well, he knocked the nail right on the head.
Yeah.
I'll leave you that. Have a good day, Jamaica.
Yes, thank you very much.
Good day. Good afternoon, wife.
Yes, sir.
Good day.
Thank you very much. Good morning. Morning. Next one, please. Morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Bongo, Jerry.
Yes, sir. Wagwan.
Man, I talk about the dinosaur, them.
Yeah.
Them used to roam Earth one time and them they get eliminated.
Yes.
Out of Earth.
Yeah, because of them was not adjustable to the environment they're adjusting.
Okay.
Those that adjust survive, the fittest. You get yourself fit, you fit in. You fit into life, you don't fit in, you don't survive.
Yes, Bongo, Joe, with the champs thing there.
Yeah.
They cool go on with the champs, you know.
Yeah.
Champs is one of the things that are dear to my heart, you know, Jerry.
Yeah, man, great,
you know,
great product.
Jerry, may I show you how the whole government structure broke down. That's not even...
Yeah, I mean...
Because champs is an institution, you know, Bongo.
Yeah, but them capture it, just like how they capture...
The sponsors them.
Yeah. Them capture it just like how the politicians them capture the sovereignty of the people of Jamaica.
Because if you look on the whole situation, the sponsors them have a big marketing campaign.
Yeah.
What do you call it now? Competition.
Yeah.
Where them want to make sure they maximize back a profit on where them did spend.
Yeah.
But with the ISA and the whole thing, it really goes for short.
What they can do, you know, they can use the success of Jamaican athletes worldwide to sell them products.
Yeah, but they do that also too.
No, that's the whole object.
You know, but if you charge $1,500 for a ticket for go bleachers, you know, it's really terrible and dreadful on the school youth them.
Well, the ISA and all them people, they are complicit. They are complicit in all of these things here.
I hear the president, Mr. Small, him up on a sports program and I'm not telling the people, him say, a bleachers him stay away.
A bleachers
him stay watch the
yeah, but why does he stay in the bleachers? No, what the reason? Don't laugh until you find out why him stay in the bleachers. Why him stay in the bleachers?
Because I'm trying to drive home my point.
No,
I say,
him staying at the bleachers amongst him Woolman's crowd.
And some Woolman's, but that's normally I saw it going on. In the back in the days, the bleachers.
Yeah, people will do things for different reasons, but they're going to try to put the most noble reason up front to show themselves to be a nobility.
What when I say, Jerry, back in the days, it depends on which part you finish in the champs the previous year, you know. If you come first, you go in at the first lot of the bleachers and I saw it come right back round. Now them I try to change up the thing and I do, I tell you, no. But I could see what I go on.
Yes, ma'am, I could say. Thank you very much. Yeah, man. Next one, please. Good morning.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
Good morning, Jerry. How are you doing?
How are you doing? This is Miss Marsha.
Yes, this is Marsha. I hear you talking about being positive and pro something, so you know I'm pro Portland.
Yes, pro Portland, of course. I'm pro good, clean, nice, fun and healthy fun and thing.
Exactly. So, you know, I know your listeners would really be happy to know that this Sunday again is time for the Pan de Rio Grande at Rafters Rest in Portland. You know, that usual Sunday must attend event over in Portland.
Yeah.
And this time we're going to have Norman Marsh, you know, and everybody know Norman Marsh, but most of us I could pick me and play upon radio. So, you know, I'm just excited that we have this happening again and a nice clean fun for persons to just come over and enjoy all that Portland have to offer. Because as you know, Rafters Rest have lovely ambience and all of that. So it's that and more, you know, in terms of being in Portland at least one day per month.
Per month, yes.
Right. So, you know, I just thought I'd give you a call to let you know and to remind you that it's Sunday coming, is this Sunday, and to remind your listeners.
Yes.
So, you know, and that they can call me, and, you know, if you don't mind, I'm going to share my number, 313-1696. They can call me to find out where they can get pre-sold tickets.
313-16?
313-1696.
Okay.
Right, you know.
And the ticket them is how much again?
The tickets are 800 pre-sold and 1,000 at the gate.
Yeah.
You know, and a little list no, because you see, like, how February is reggae month.
Yeah.
We're going to have stuff like every Sunday happening. In fact, in the mix, we have like Freddie McGregor and the Big Ship family coming there on the 21st of February, and then Meritone back again on the 28th. So we're looking at doing stuff for reggae month.
So the Valentine's Day will be one of the Sundays too?
Right, the Valentine's Day, we have the local radio station, DJs from the local radio station. Come and don't want to leave out my people them out of this thing, you know.
No.
Stars FM, they are going to be there and doing, and we're going to be having a Valentine's party there too. So we're doing every Sunday. There'll be something happening from now on, from this Sunday here.
Yeah.
There'll be something going on at Rafters Rest. And
Talking about something going on. I heard like the government is going to divest or even give out a long lease on Rafters Rest.
Right.
But it would be nice. It would be nice if your outfit could take control of that place.
Exactly. So, you know, I have to be looking into that and moving towards being, you know, aspiring to be the one.
Yes.
You know, in the meantime, they are planning also to do quite a bit of refurbishing there. Between there and Berrydale, because you know the rafting actually starts at Berrydale
up
and
the
then
river.
ends there at Rafters Rest.
Yeah.
You know, so I think it's what $32 million they're supposed to be spending between the both entities to fix it up, to refurbish it, refurbish them. So it should be. I mean, it's already a lovely place. So after all of that spending, I'm sure it's going to be that much more.
You know,
and yes,
you know what
I really hope to be the one.
You know what I think you should develop. I think you should develop a list of guest houses and hotels within 10-15 miles.
Yeah.
Because you know Port Antonio is a place that traditionally have a lot of accommodation. I don't think you have a place in Jamaica have more guest house and bed and breakfast than Port Antonio. Over 100 years. Lovely little places are in some of the little back road, very clean, very nice, and walking distance of everywhere in the town. And you have little more expensive places, and you have very expensive places, and all different kind of places.
Right. So that's true, and yes, I need to be working on that, you know what I mean, because, I mean, right now, I even working at my year at Immaculate. From Immaculate, we're going to be doing a reunion over there in August. I really need to be aware of what is available within the area, because, you know, everybody know talking about taking family when it was originally just supposed to be like us girls just hanging out, you know. So it's good for Portland, you know, a lot of visibility for Portland, and so yes, I do need to start collating, because I know people like you one day going to call me and say, where down there I can stay if I come and, come for the thing and I want to spend the weekend, you know, and I need to be able to answer you like that, just like that, so that, you know, you know where.
I have a couple places like Tim Bamboo where I used to. And you have Carla Gulati around
in Drapers,
but you know, you need a wider
you have Rio Vista, which is just around the corner from Rafters Rest, right? I mean, literally around the corner, not country around the corner, no, really around the corner from Rafters Rest, you know, and there's Seabell Resort and Paradise Villa in the area. So there are a lot of little places within the area at Rafters Rest, and then in the Santan area.
Although it's only 2 days before the weekend, I don't know if you're going to throw out a question, but we want to hear from you. I think I'm going to mention this thing again by Friday, because people need to know where to go for resort safely.
Right.
All right. Thank you very much, Marsha.
All right, then. And I think probably what I should do is drop off 2 complimentary tickets so you can give them away. Because it's always nice when your listeners, you know, can participate in this way.
And
so I will drop them off.
Yeah, and they become ambassadors for the event, you know.
Exactly. So I'll do that today.
The people who ride with me last time, boy, them love it.
Yeah, nice.
All right, thank you very much.
Very nice. Thank you very much. All right, then, Jerry. You take care. Have a wonderful day, and same to your listeners.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much.
All right, then.
We have another call. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. We did have some more text messages. Next caller. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Next one, please. All right, text message. Jerry, the Europeans gave the Native Americans measles to reduce their population. So why can't the Zika virus be used in the same way to reduce their population? So why can't the Zika virus used in the same way to reduce the poor population? And as you know, when a country is depopulated, it is more easily invaded, yes. Next one. Jerry, me say a man build a shop in the drainage in Havana Heights, Clarendon. And the council sit down and watch. Whenever it rains, it's like riverbank bus. May I tell you, you know the drainage, yeah. Next one. Jerry Noel Ascott is the MP for the Vernonfield area. He's from nearby but does nothing. Whatever down there, no roads. Nothing whatsoever down there. No roads, no employment, only poverty. They don't care. And he's also a minister of local government. So the local government people there should have more links to the things of the people because the councillors there are attached to him. Next one. Barneswell. Clarendon at the PNP council name. Barneswell. Or the one who council for Milk River, no? Next one. Good morning, Jerry. I'm listening to Straight Up when Nibs the Juggler, also known as Oyster. Thank you very much. That one coming from afar, overseas, in the cold. Let's get back to the telephone. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Indeed, Brother Jerry.
Yes, sir. How are you doing, sir?
Oh, interesting things happening in the yard and abroad.
Yeah, well, anyway, we are looking for you come lend your expert opinion down our Baba Roads weekend, you know.
What the devil you said? Where is that?
In Darliston. You know the Baba Roads factory? Somehow we're going to go down there and look on the operations and learn from it. And,
okay, I heard about it, you know.
Yeah.
This weekend?
Yes, not the whole weekend, Saturday.
Oh, okay, that's what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know we are roots and grounded, eh?
Yes. Where you say yard and broad now?
Indeed. Jerry, at 87, well, she turned 90 now, but this incident happened when she was 87 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, a 90-year-old black woman in the United States by the name of Venus Green.
Yeah.
Is smiling all the way to the bank this week after winning a settlement after she took out a lawsuit against a police service in her part of the U.S.
Yeah.
I gather, Jerry, that some policemen went to her house, said them come to knock on her door and tell her to them come to search.
Yeah.
Well, she asked them, where is the search warrant? Them said them don't have none.
Yeah.
She tell them to get lost. Well, they didn't get lost. They get angry and tear down the woman door, Jerry, and go in there searching. It so happened that one of them went into her basement and she never do a better thing more than lock him up in there.
Nice.
Yes. Anyway, them managed to get him out. She filed an action in the court.
Yeah.
Them realized them couldn't beat her in court.
Yeah.
So they decided to stick with her out of court.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. She got $95,000 US.
Not bad.
You know that is what? Nearly 20 million Jamaican?
95 million US.
95,000. Almost 100,000.
Hold on. 100,000. 1 million.
Yeah.
No, that's about 12 million.
12 million. Oh,
Jamaican.
okay. You're much better than mine.
12 million Jamaican, yeah.
Well, that's a nice piece of food for her. Would it be fair, Jerry, to assume that those police officers might subscribe to the view that the law is not a shackle?
Yeah.
And that's why they tear down her door and went in?
Yes, you see. Them tear down her door. Granny.
Indeed, Granny showed them the Granny rule.
Yeah.
And the rule of law still stands supreme.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Them couldn't take the heat in the court, Jerry, so they decided to settle outside of the kitchen.
Yeah.
Jerry, can we get some cool heads to come down in St. Elizabeth to arrange an emergency meeting between the residents, the farmers, the cane cutters, and Jerry and their nephew?
You mean down near the Holland area?
Yes, but, well, I get that Holland bamboo is black even as I speak, but I get to understand that roadblocks have been remounted over in the...
what about Appleton?
Over in the Appleton area this morning.
Oh, yeah?
And then it is hampering both children going to school, people going to them jobs and other things.
Yeah.
But Jerry, can't we have a harmonious relationship between the environment, the production of sugarcane, and the river?
Yeah, man, it's a disgrace what some of these sugar estates or them throw.
And you realize, today or yesterday this kind of thing is happening?
Long time, man, long time.
for the court intervene and...
Sometimes you pass the river and it stinks. Sometimes all the rear cover, all orange garbage, orange trash from factory, stink up the river and you know.
No more the farmers, them everybody to make money. More and Jerry and never to make money too, because you know they make money through both in terms of their production, foreign exchange, tourists got tour up there and all them things there.
Yeah, man. All right, we have to go catch up on next time, but thank you very much.
Indeed.
We'll look out for Baba Roots Saturday.
Indeed.
All right, thank you very much. Good morning. Welcome.
Hello, morning.
Yes, sir, welcome.
What's up, sir?
Fine, thank you.
I'm called, oh gosh, I'm called the second time I'm called. I called already and I waiting for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
After that, you have 1 minute leave.
Go on, go ahead now.
All right, sir. I'm just wishing you all the best, you know.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and just, what do you think about the tape and the Gleaner today, that Portia, she get touched?
Yeah, she's hinting something. But when she hinting something, you know, don't make it fool her still, because she could have carry a wide again too.
Okay. Oh, I just want to just know, you know. But that's not call. I want to just big up some people from home office here, you know, who are always in tune to.
Yeah.
Always in
call
tune
him name quick.
Station.
Call him name quick before you
Jardy.
What?
You know him, Mr. Jardy.
Oh yeah, a company's office that? Company's office that?
Yeah, that's right.
Great.
Yeah, and this guy, him is a little guy. Him the first person to make me listen to your station, you know. Him named the Short Boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, him walk around and tell people to listen to your station.
Oh, that's
I can
great.
tell you that.
That's great. We owe him a debt of gratitude there.
Yeah, man, he's working here same place.
Name out some of my lady them now.
Minnie. Ladies, you have Julia James, you know?
Yeah.
You know Julia James, she listen to your station right through.
Yeah.
Serena.
Yeah,
Serena.
Serena. Williams that?
No, not Serena Williams.
Okay, so that means she tied.
Serena Blake.
Yes, Serena Williams have some no there, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right now
anything
them
goes
don't
or
feel like,
nothing goes.
Everybody have them earpiece in their ears now. Listen to you right now.
Thank you very much.
One of these days when you have time, you must pass by here.
Always pass by here every year or so.
Every year, so 2 years. Okay, so I see you again then.
Yeah, man, I always enjoy. Matter of fact, the first time I ever reasoned with Damien Crawford, one day I buck him up in 2009, I think. Buck him up in the company's office at Jamaica there, in the lab there.
Okay, yeah. I saw him here earlier once. I saw him here also.
Yeah.
You know, once you deal in the business, you have to be here.
Yeah, man, company's office at Jamaica. Register your company, register the name of the business where you want. If you want a radio program, you register the name that nobody else not take with the name.
Nobody else not take your name.
Yeah, and you keep in touch. And
yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
so Mr. Small, I just like to just pick you up again and just want to do the work what you're doing.
Yeah, man, thank you. Your name?
You're doing a very great job. I can tell you that I personally have learned a lot from you. A lot.
Thank you very much.
Believe me, a lot.
What's your name?
Some things I didn't know.
Yeah.
You are the person that make I know things right now.
Yeah, but you mustn't
and
just...
I don't know you personally, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah, but
I wanted to tell that again.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, okay?
All right, but you mustn't swallow things that I say. You must go and test them and see if they are...
No, we test them, man, because we read a lot, you know.
Okay.
So we test them.
And what's your...
I say a truth.
Yeah,
you understand? We test them.
Yeah,
it's not like so we get anything I would say, yeah, that's all it is. Because, yeah, man, we read a lot.
All right, tell me something. You care to give your name like or you give the whole...
Yeah, man, Blair.
Blair, oh.
Yeah.
You have a church?
No, when I go to church, Blair. We never knew if I might Blair, but we never read Blair.
Because you could have changed your name to Shear because you would have Shears.
No, Shear, we don't even Shear now.
No, Shear. No, you'd have Shears in a Blair church.
Okay, you have Shears in a Blair church?
No, but I would have taken a Shear still. Where's my Shear? Up in the air.
Up in the air.
All right, Blair, you're gone clear.
Okay, sir.
Thank you very much. You're gone clear.
All right, brother.
Yes, sir. Mr. Sir Andrade. Straight up. Yeah. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Are we there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Good morning, sir.
Welcome, sir.
I'm calling on the behalf of water.
Yeah.
I'm living in St. James.
Yeah.
Welcome all.
Oh, welcome all up na deal.
Yeah, man. There is no water here since 31 years now.
31 years? I mean no running water?
No running water, sir.
Yeah.
But I welcome all people.
Yeah.
So I'm asking you if you could.
Then all up at Tangle River and them places, them not running water there?
No, man. Tangle River, Pine, Kensington,
yeah.
Springfield.
No running water?
No running water.
Them not see some standpipe.
They're not running, boss.
They see some stand. Them not see all road and road a mash up through water, run cross road and them places.
Yeah, man, because but no water not in the pipe. And Mr. Patrick was rolling water going in the pipe. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who is the council? Who is the MP up there?
Well, I guess it's Mr. Keller.
Keller, Derek Keller.
Yes.
From this I go right across to all Cambridge?
Yeah, man.
A big constituency.
But the thing about it, if you can buy a black tank.
How about all up on Niagara? What to them water there?
Well, they might have water up that side. But over here, no water, boss.
I said people have to buy a black tank.
Yeah, and for you can buy a black tank, everybody just, independent, and most of the water stream them not too good again.
Yeah. But hear me now, I don't want to talk to Paul Patmore over in Trelawney and feed people alarmers. Because them find water underground all about in the hill, you know.
Trelawney have a lot of water still, you know.
But the whole of them places have water underneath the ground in them hills, man. All of them places is bordering upon cockpit country now. All of them.
Yeah. But Trelawney have more water still more than even St. James.
They want to the Seven River them and Great River. Want to set the Seven River them and meet up and go on the Great River.
But no connection to our area. Our water was coming from a place named down in Cambridge, near Cambridge.
Yeah.
The water is...
The water is what? Lose them, they know. Alright, let's go to the next call. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Next one, please. Good morning. Are you listening? Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Morning, Jerry. Morning, Jerry.
Welcome, sir. How are you doing?
Jerry?
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Morning, sir. I would understand that.
Yeah, man. Turn off your radio and stop listening to your radio.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir.
Move away from it. Turn it off.
Greetings to a little girl that I know in St. Elizabeth there.
Which part of St. Elizabeth?
In Carrisbrook, St. Elizabeth.
Carrisbrook, okay.
Her 16th birthday. She go to Hampton.
Yeah?
Yeah, this is her 16th birthday today.
Yeah, what's her name?
Her name is Yashima Graham.
Yashima, beautiful name.
Yashima Graham, nice young lady.
Yeah.
And say hello to her mother, Patrice Sterling.
Yeah, man, let her grow.
Yeah, exactly.
Mother Patrice Sterling.
Right, in Carrisbrook, Lovers Lane in St. Elizabeth.
Oh, yeah. Patrice who?
Sterling,
okay.
And take care, Jerry, of yourself and be good, yeah?
Yeah, man, she go Hampton.
Yeah.
And how she going to hear these greetings?
Well, her mother, probably her friends will hear it at school and tell her mother.
At school, them have time to listen at school?
Our teacher?
No, call her and tell her to listen to the rebroadcast tonight.
Okay, tonight?
Yeah, if she get up 1 o'clock, she will catch it.
Okay, no problem.
It starts at 5 after 11, but this part of it will be about 1 o'clock. So tune in from about 10 to 1, and within 20 minutes she will hear it.
Okay, thank you, Jerry.
All the best here. So what part of St. Elizabeth? You're calling from St. Elizabeth?
No, I'm calling from the airport.
Oh, airport. Mobile?
Yeah, Mobile.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, sir.
All the best. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Next one, please. Next one. All right, let's run the numbers. We have time for a few more calls. Can we run the numbers, please? Yeah, today is the 27th of January. January coming to a close already. By Sunday, January will have expired. January 2016. What do we have there? Another call. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Yes,
Maya. Wagwan.
King Selassie, I Rastafari. Blessed morning, I.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Give thanks and praise to the family of New Start 93 FM, you know?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, I will give thanks and praise to the young people, man. We love them, you know?
Yeah, really glad that you came and served them yesterday. You and yourself and Rachel.
Yeah, man, Rachel, great, man. She's doing the work of Jah, you know?
Yeah, man. Beautiful name and beautiful character.
Yeah, I tell you. Yeah, man, she fulfilled the creed, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we give thanks.
Why it would have so good? It would have so good for Sarah down in the Darliston, Westmoreland. Boy, I wonder if
I tell her, I not give up on her yet. She she's not sure of making it, but I say I not give up yet. I really would love our company, you know?
Yeah, man. But I played that this morning, so it's so nice to be with you. I played for her. you get a little piece of it, but only through her. No direct contact.
Yes, I really think, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we have to be there, man. And it should be an isle full Iowa too, you know?
Yeah, man, if you can guarantee her to reach home same night, because I think she has things to do very much next day.
Yeah, man, but I have to
we can't discuss
our round robin to attend the same night, you know?
Yeah, but we can't discuss our business on the public. The only part of our business discuss is for her to bring our wares and our products there. We'd love to see them.
Yes.
So, she have so many talents and so much output, you know?
Me I tell you, man, she great, man. She versatility, man.
Yeah.
A versatility turn up, you know?
Yeah.
And me and Mr. Carter did that talk to you, and I guess Mr. Carter lives somewhere in a Portmore, you know. I forgot his number, you know, so I hope if he have my number and can give me a call too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have a safe ride, you know?
Yes, sir.
Based on how we know the same district.
Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Small, this morning me I consider, based on what Buster Manti did say to Rasta, you know?
Yeah.
So if him not get rid of the practice of Rasta in Jamaica, God must blind him, you know?
Yeah.
But this morning me carry a few ladies get into the ear just and when I look in at some box of them of them, Mr. Small, I lock them up in night, you know?
Yeah.
I tell you.
Them are go the ear just go dreadlocks.
Go put on them dreadlocks, Mr. Small, and me say, me have to reason the whole Coral Garden to them and me say, look at that thing, man.
Yeah.
Me say, you know, there was a time it's illegal for you to wear that.
Sister locks.
Me I tell you, Mr. Small, look at that thing, man.
Yeah.
So now you see that lock become a brand, you know, Mr. Small. Because you see anything that you see people imitate,
yeah,
is a brand, it become a brand, you know. So you know, let's build the imitation, you know.
No, yeah.
Yeah, man, so it has become a brand.
I bet you China start manufacture locks. They must start already.
Yes, man, they know China it come from, man. A China store them go buy it, you know.
Yeah.
So me look around, Mr. Small, and I see most of the things Rastafari suffer for and Rastafari lobby for. At the same time, when you finally come through, Mr. Small,
yeah,
at the same time, Rastafari is left out of it, just like with the ganja.
Yeah. No, are we left out yourself? We mustn't sorry for yourself, you know. We left out yourself. We left out yourself.
Are we left out yourself? Yes, because we to set the thing with part. Anytime we should legalize, we should have a court car. Is a number of people and registered people who firm in the thing, I will get it. As I said, what the man said this morning, said, things like that, they must organize and centralize.
Yeah.
When we organize, as much as we have different organizations, but when we have our organization and the whole of we stand for the same thing, Mr. Small, we have to get what we want, you know.
Yeah, man.
All of us must lobby for the same thing.
Yes, and I just want to leave one word, because I forgot another call. Leave one word. What we're doing is the same thing what Marcus Garvey was doing when he established the Negro Factories Corporation. And that is why it is so vital for we go look and see and learn from Baba Roots, who come back to Jamaica, come do some great things. But thank you very much. Yes, sir?
Give thanks and praise, man. Rastafari.
Yes, one. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Somebody have on them radio. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Somebody have on them radio. Listen up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm watching a news where they're reporting that Burrell County.
Or TV. Which county?
Burrell County.
Yeah.
The United States.
Yeah.
Tornado touched down and damaged some property and cars.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man. I don't hear about no person get killed or anything, but a lot of cars and trees damaged.
Yeah. Tornado will lift up all car and carry it to go smash all of them.
Yeah, man. Lift up all a big truck crane.
Yeah.
Lift up the car them. Right. That campus it's over there now.
Yeah.
Burrell County. You know them places, Jerry?
You know which state?
It's about Florida, Burl County.
Burl, how you spell it?
B.
Nobody tie up yourself. R-A-T. I saw me up there, sir. I saw me about this, sir.
Yeah, man, in Florida, man.
I saw me about this, sir.
No life has lost, but it damaged a lot of property in a car.
Yeah, you say horse dead, no horse not dead, and no cow no fat.
No horse not dead.
Well, thanks for the information here, sir.
Cool, brother.
Thank you very much. Next one. Good morning. Welcome to...
What do you say, ma'am, please?
Ma'am, I don't have market today.
Me?
Where there?
Me there on a prom. A prom.
A prom? What, Mr. Prom? I don't August down there.
Yeah, what go on?
Everything good, man.
So far, me I listen to you silly, but me I say me give you a little shout out because me and Dimple buck you up them couple morning here where I come out. You never really come out this morning.
Yes.
But me I say,
Dimple.
Like, me find out life going on nice, man, and me love that.
Yeah, man. So Dimple pretty same way?
Yeah, man. Dimple pretty same way, man.
Right, she pretty as shame. You know, remember...
Yeah,
man, you know, I remember this morning?
Yeah.
Jawbone. You remember Jawbone?
Martin. Martin.
Yes, man, Jawbone.
We dead, he made a brother dead the other day, you know, Mr. Martin, we live to go Goldsmith Villa.
Oh, yes, yeah?
Him dead in December.
Yeah, man, Jawbone, sometimes pushing bicycle.
Yeah, man, used to sell newspaper.
Yes, sir. Boy, what a name for a man, man. I am Samson, you was uncle of the whole of Philistine, you know.
Jawbone have an ass.
May I tell you. And I don't like how them a draw Porsche. Them a draw Porsche with one big jawbone, and it's not such a look. Them a make her look like she come from, like Jawbone from Augustine.
Yeah, we are listening to when they look out, so them should not really do that.
They're not to do it,
Them not to really do it.
Yeah, because them want to use her and kill Philistine and all them with it. Don't take my prime minister no Janko, no. Don't do it.
I don't agree with that.
No, if them do it again, I don't talk to them again.
You see, a lot of people make themselves become comic, you know.
Oh.
And you see, from them make themselves become comic,
yeah.
Them have to be like comic.
Cartoon.
Yeah.
Hey, Pram. Those hold tight ears and kiss.
Yeah, you too, little brother. Yeah, take care of my brother.
And kiss Dimple for me.
Yes, man. I'll kiss her later when I see her.
Not too late, you know.
Yeah, not too late.
Don't go there later on 10 o'clock. You must leave.
Right, listen,
yes, you must leave by 12 o'clock.
Yeah, keep good, my brother. Yes.
And you know, Sir Peter, in carriage return in a pumpkin. You remember Peter used to live at Bend down here there?
Yeah.
A pumpkin. It's not a pumpkin eater, do you
know? No.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Blessed, my brother. Blessed.
Yeah, when we leave people business alone, let's go for a break, please. I want to congratulate and convey on behalf of one of them today that George Davis sending greetings to his wife Dacia on their 26th wedding anniversary. Boy, them look so young, I can't believe that them even know one another 26 years, more than 26th anniversary. Boy, I tell you, Junior George Davis and Dacia. I'm still think of them as them young people here. I'm going to play a piece of music for them a little more. Through the Years by Kenny Rogers. Congratulations from myself also and Straight Up on the family. And Sandra and the whole of the publishing industry. Because these are great publishers. George Davis to Daisy on the 26th wedding anniversary. Good people if there ever were any. Let's get back to the phone and a little more we'll get to Kenny Rogers. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Yeah, Robin.
Yes, sir. How are you doing?
Which George Davis? George Davis from Nationwide?
No, man. Junior is a publisher and a book and a bookseller.
Okay. Is it Broward County?
Oh, Broward. I wonder if I'm Broward.
I wonder.
You know, say.
You know. I don't know the county where my time.
Where name him call again?
Why does remember and say Burwood?
Burwood. Almost Broward, man. Wilson is slaughter the language. And when him done in there, you can't find it on the map.
Because I check and I say, but I don't know it. You know. Anyway, you know, that's all.
But a good boy still.
try.
A good boy still. We're not going to make him eat him words anyway.
No. All right, sir.
Yes, thank you. Broad country. Boy, I could have never figured it out. And the other day I talk about the news talk is 37 FM. You have to pinch a pinch of salt, you know. A gypsy Wilson talk. Next one. We have another. Text message. We haven't called yet. We have some text message. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Yeah, Jerry?
Yes, sir. Welcome.
I can spell the name of the place.
Yeah. B-R-O?
B-R-O-W.
Yes, man. A broad, man.
W-A-R-D.
W-A-R-D. So I know R-A-T, right? Thank you very much. A broward.
County.
And a broward, man. A broward. But
yeah.
I have all some boat. Them make all some nice yacht and some boat. Broward.
Yeah, man. A tornado hit there and damage some cars and property.
Yeah.
In the United States.
Yes, no Florida?
Yeah, Florida.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
There you put on twang for me. Oh, Florida.
Think about Jerry.
Thank you very much. Next. We have another. We have some text messages. How come me live on Harbour and I never see and hear of Warmington having a wife yet? His personal assistant say he has. Yes, we hear of Warmington wife. I think is she a nurse? I think she's a nurse. And sometimes I see him in a neck brace. I don't know if I'm wife. I don't know if I'm wife twist him neck. But she love him. You think? One time, you know, Ian Ramsey did say, they might talk about Siaga. And them say, what do you think about Edward Siaga? Him say, a man like that, only his mother could love him. But Ramsey faced the body, you know. Say only Siaga mother could love him. I lie. All the people love Siaga. Not to mention the JLP singer there. What name? Shepherd. Love Siaga gone to bed. But Siaga never no bed with him. Next one. What I asked was, as a resident of West Central St. Catherine, I want to know what would Devon Wint achieve if he sued the JLP. Maybe he would have achieved being cleared of the charges that the party suspect him of. Next one. People and citizens is the highest rank of human being. Intellectuals come under real talk bongo. Oh, Commander, real talk bongo. Repeat that every day, sir. Big's alive. Yeah, man. That's the highest I'm ranked as far as I'm concerned. Is people, being a person, and being a citizen. A human being. Next one. Jerry, does your anti-Lambert Brown caller or yourself listen to Higgins on your same station? He's nastily Labourite. I hear Higgins criticizing the government severely. But I never really hear him saying he's a Labourite or saying he must elect the Labour Party. Next one. David Bowie's wife is a Jamaican, oh yeah? Next one. Tell that man that government have nothing to do with champs. Everything them blame government, coming from a sixth farmer. Next one. Jerry, you think you're smart. Why are you calling the Prime Minister jackass jawbone? Me call Portia jackass. I am objecting to them depicting her with no square jawbone and no big jawbone. She don't stay so and she don't look so. Where do you? You're tempting me. Get behind me, Satan. You tempt me for talk when I go so. Or you're trying to draw me tongue. I am saying that Prime Minister jackass jawbone. I joke you, man. I'm objecting to the cartoonists in both of the newspaper, them depict her. Because she don't look nothing like that. A good looking woman, she don't shape as good as Lisa, but she a good looking woman. And she have in her real hair. Next one, Jerry, have you driven to Milk River Bath in recent years? The roads are in a deplorable condition, despite it being the route to one of the most famous attractions, this is Atlanta Live. Yeah, it's true. Rivers the roads there have been terrible, and the road from Milk River to Alligator Pond was always terrible, and then it improved for a few years. Very nice driving for a few years, Guts River Road. And it gone, I don't know what it is, about 2 years now I don't drive on it, but the last time I drive on it is the worst than when it was a dirt and stone road. Next one, Blessing Jerry. Please take 10 minutes of your program every day to talk about Jamaica's political history and major events of the past. Thank you very much. Yeah, we have enough time for one more phone call. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Are you there? Yes, I want to thank my producer Tanya Richards, production assistant Kelisha Williams, and our broadcast technician Vince Clennan. And in the meantime, we're going to go for another phone call. Good morning.
Morning, sir. How are you doing?
Miss Joyce that?
No, this is Sandra from Portland.
What from Portland?
Sandra.
Sandra, how you doing, ma'am?
Not bad, but I was upset how that man telling a lie, you know.
Saying what?
He don't listen.
Saying what?
Boy, you used to call him in his board.
Yeah, lie, man.
Lie, man. So I'm glad you fixed him up.
I don't know if it's him.
Oh, yes, you're right.
Me get in a trouble with you, you know.
Okay.
People draw me in an argument and make me refer to make me speculate without refer to
yes,
other people.
I understand
no, but you don't know what I'm saying. To speculate whether me I refer to somebody as him or her.
Yes,
and the word shim go slip out of my mouth. That's why you can't follow people. No. People will draw your tongue and make you say things that you never have no intention to say.
That is true. I was so upset, man, so I have to call. Because don't listen.
Yeah.
The person don't listen.
Yeah.
You understand? So now you have a good day. Keep up your good job.
Thank you very much, yeah. What part of Portland you are?
Port Antonio.
Nice, nice.
Okay, then bye-bye.
All right, all the best here, ma'am.
Thanks much.
All right, there was another piece of music. And what was it? But anyway, it was enjoyable for me to be here today. Just as enjoyable as it was being at the LKJ lecture last night. And let's have a little piece of Boris Gardner. So nice to be with you. We can catch a 30 second out there. Should be able to. Until tomorrow, straight up. I'm Jerry Small. New Start 93 FM. 9 till midday, straight up.
Chairman of the National Resource Conservation Authority, John Juna, says poor decision-making by the National Environment and Planning Agency, NEPA, caused the sand removal saga in Negril. Finance Minister Dr. Peter Phillips says the government is not hostile by demanding that Noranda pay monies owed for bauxite levy. JLP expresses alarm at turbulent civil aviation environment, and Program Manager of Addiction Counseling and Support Services, Richard Henry, expresses surprise that so many young people are involved in gambling.